Oh, what is going on? Maybe now. Okay, now I think possibly. Okay, got nothing. Oh, okay, hold on. When I lift the truck, let me know if there's audio. There it is. Okay, I don't know. Okay, sweet. All right. I don't know. So this is the mic that I use for my recording, and I found out how to connect it to my computer, and I can see the green bar in OBS working. So I don't understand why it's not being outputted to you guys. So guess I'll play with that again another time. But it was working it was working earlier because this is better audio than the headphone that I have on my face. So that's what I was hoping to do. But I guess not. Not today. No, it's nothing to do with that chaos. It's because I keep trying to make it better and I make it worse. So I'm back to what I was last Saturday, and I was trying to have better audio because this sounds better than a microphone. Like this would have been like my videos that I record, whereas this sounds like I'm talking to a client or something like that. I have a little one knocking at the door. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. He forgot his tablet outside in the SUV and wanted me to go get it. And I was like, you can, it's like 10 feet out the door. You can go grab it. And he was like, I don't want to. So I guess I went and got it. Whatever. Um, what was I going to say? Hey, what's going on, JD? Um, fine, that's the way it is. We can hear you. We can see you. Let's not mess with anything unless you're going to upgrade the whole set. That's what I was doing. I was upgrading. I was going to better. I use this on my phone to record my regular recordings. And I can literally see, like, my green mic that I can see, like, the line go up and down. It was showing, so I don't understand why it wasn't outputting to you guys. It makes no sense to me. So it's a microphone. It's just you plug it in and it works, but apparently not. So I don't know. Uh, but I can't stand headphone mics. So I was trying to, go to that, but whatever, I guess. Oh, where did the live chat? There we go. Okay. It's really annoying that I can't get the chat ninja stuff to work all the time. It's like I need to reset it over and over. Because then I can have it all on one screen over here instead of having to have the little pop-out screen. But fine, I won't do that, I guess. I'll be just listening this time. Gotta go. I'll be just listening in this time. Gotta go now for the first time since mid-April. It's bad. Oh, well, yeah. I read that as now, and I'm like, gotta go now. I'm like, you just said you're listening. uh, yeah, I mowed one time, and then it rained when I was going to, and then I just been busy, and I gotta mow again. Hopefully Sunday, but it's supposed to rain again. I'm thinking in the morning, and then hopefully in the afternoon I can mow, because I gotta swap my wife's tires. I just put new tires on her wheels today at a buddy's house, so I'm hoping to um, put those on Sunday, because tomorrow we're gone down in Connecticut for a concert, so we're not gonna be gone. We're gonna be gone all day. So let's see. Does nope, Chat Ninja still doesn't want to work. So fine, whatever. We'll just keep it normal. And I'll bring this way over here instead. Anyone working on anything tonight? I'm going to be swapping over. This is my YepSpec budget build, and I did this earlier too. I printed the rails in PA6. I think it's called. It's a nylon carbon fiber, and I wanted to swap it over to these to be a little stronger than the I think I did PLA Plus Tough or whatever. Yeah, it's been raining, or I've been sick every weekend last month. Yeah, it's just something always comes up, it seems. And then by the time I get home from work, and then I gotta get the kids, and then we gotta do dinner, and then it's nighttime, and yeah, it happens. It gets yeah, everything gets in the way. Not that mowing's fun, but you know, you want to get it done. But anyways, I wanted to swap it over to this, and you know what's funny is like I just did this time. Earlier when I was getting all my stuff together here, I could not find this chassis, and it was underneath the body because I had it upstairs on my desk like this. I was meaning upgrading the whole setup, not just one thing. Yeah, I know. I just the GoPro's working. It didn't freeze, and we had like a 4-hour live last Saturday, so I think we're good. So I was like, okay, one step's good, you know, good to go. Was hoping that was gonna do good, but I think I just need to do like a. Last time when I got the GoPro messed around with, I did like a you can do like an unlisted live, and I was messing around with it, and that way I can like see what it's doing and then also listen in on it. But I've never had the audio on my side be a problem. It was always like a problem with like when I had a guest and it wouldn't go through, and that was because I didn't have the desktop like audio input correct, and it was just now I know what I have to do for it. But yeah, it's just it's always something. It feels like, but I think we're getting there. Like I said, I'll just test like this week coming up. I'll just do an unlisted live so no one sees it, and I'm not like just talking to no one, like, but people are there. Or maybe I'll have you come on or something. I'll give you the link and you can listen, and we can just be on Discord talking, and we can check it out. I don't know. Um, yeah. And then you know what's funny is I glued all these magnets in so that I'd be ready on here, and then I went to plug it into here, and I had one of them backwards, so it was like hovering. Oh, hold on. Got a message, and I can't take it off the magnet. Ugh. Okay, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. I forgot to fill out some paperwork. I will do that, I guess, on after the live. Um, yeah, I gotta remember. I gotta write things down. Already got accepted, so if not, I can. Hmm. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Yes. Oh yeah. So anyways, I put the magnet on, and it was hovering, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I realized I put the one magnet on backwards. So I took the magnet off of here because these ones when you put them in here, they get stuck in the chassis, in the rail. It's like the size of it. So I just took the T6000. I just had to peel it nicely, and then flip it over. So, well, yeah, should be good to go. Just some of the. So I noticed for this nylon, you need a blackboard. I know. I need to put like a whiteboard up, blackboard, something. I put notes in my phone sometimes, but then I kind of forget to look at the phone. Oh, that's not the right size. I had another one. Here it is. There we go. I've noticed with the PA6 nylon carbon fiber that it's like not as easy to start than it is in PLA and PETG. So the holes I'm gonna actually use, I was just gonna pre-drill because I use. Let's see here. I use the top one here. I figured this will. Which build is this you're working on? This one is my budget, the $150 budget build one. The one that I just had a video last Friday. The video came out on it. So I just want to swap these chassis rails. So I figured, why not do it on the live? We got the third one back here. And I think I need to adjust the upper links because I replaced the lower links. So I need to, yeah, third one back. Because right now, what you guys will see, but it's like the drive shaft angle's really not good. It's like pointing down. So I need to bring the upper link, either make it longer or bring it up like to here or something. I'm not sure yet. No, just swapping the chassis over to a stronger chassis rail. That. And then second one down. I'm looking at this backwards. Second one down here. And yeah, figured do it while we're hanging out because I don't have anything else really to work. I have a 1/10 to work on, but the problem is that one it's the one I'm doing the build series on, so I don't want to do it during the live and not film it kind of thing. So that's the only 1/10 I have that's getting work done to it. And third one back. You see that link I sent you about the video with the UV ray? I did not see that. I haven't been on Discord much today. I was swapping tires for the wife at a friend's shop. And then when I got home, I was just doing a few things around the house. Because the wife and daughter went and got their nails done. And my son and I were playing a couple games and hanging out. So I didn't really get to get on Discord a ton. I think what did I do? I don't even remember. I was just doing a few things. But I'll check it out after. Although I keep saying I'm going to do a lot of stuff after the live. I think I've told the wife like 3 things I'm going to do. And I should probably at least do them. So I think that's all on that one. Oh. And then, okay, same links on this side, but I have a horrible memory. So third one back. Oh, no. Did anyone else order anything from RPP Hobby? How's it going, Busted Knuckle? Because I ordered something and then I didn't realize that they were so slammed because of their order. Their build, what's it called? The sale they were doing. And then I didn't realize till like a week later that my order didn't ship. You could tease the stuff I made for their tool holders. You could tease the stuff. All you people on Yeps Live. Yeah, I don't usually do Fridays, but I'm not going to be here tomorrow night, so I just figured I'd do a live. And, you know, I know the problem is too, because Yep does a live, Color Canyon does a live. I think Harley Designs does a live tonight, and I can't remember who else. So I know that it's going to be only some people. And not that I have anything to do with Harley, but I know that, some people that watch my stuff also watch Harley, and, he's got way more stuff going on, so. So I knew that there was going to be other people live that are usually in the community. Have you seen the Mofo Hellcat yet? No, I haven't. Is that, oh, wait a minute. Is that the chassis? Because if so, I have it printed. Yeah, that's one of the next builds I want to do. I think that's what you're talking about. So, yeah, I have that printed. It's one of the ones I want to do at some point. I'm not sure what I'm going to put it on. Maybe these axles. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. But I figured I'm going to print it now. That way it's ready to go. Yeah, okay, it is that one. Yeah, I totally forgot the name of it because I printed it like the week I think it came out. Because I saw it and I was like, well, I'm going to download it now. Because sometimes people take stuff off the websites. Not saying that they do, but some people put it up there, then they take it down later. So I downloaded it as soon as I could. Download chassis when I can. That way I don't have to worry about it later. But yeah, I don't know what I totally forgot that I printed those, and I have at least like 2 builds in the works, I think. Yeah, starts tonight. Start what tonight? The build? Right now I'm swapping this chassis to these rails, so that's what I feel like doing tonight. Because that one I don't have all the parts for probably. I gotta figure out. It has the skid, it has the axles. I'd have to make links. I mean, I have I have like deadbolt links right here and some random links, but I have to make for whatever I want that to be. All right, so I think oh, that's right. There's another one. This one here is for the skid. Can you shout out my YouTube? I don't really shout people out really, like just because they ask you to. I mean, you can go. People can see your name and check your stuff out. How's it going, Jay Smith? I mean, if I'm using someone's stuff and whatnot, I mean, I don't, people go check out Busted Knuckle if you want, but I don't know if I've seen it yet. I don't watch as much YouTube as I used to because I have to do so much recording and stuff. I just end up doing my own stuff. Not much other than no audio for the first like 5 minutes because I tried to use my nicer mic and it didn't go through for some reason, so I'm back to my headphone mic. So, yeah, I hit a lip reading class earlier. Yeah, it was so weird. I it I don't know. I'll have to mess with it later. And then was it the second one back? Second one, yeah. Oop. There we go. Then we get to take a bunch of screws out and swap it over and hope that we get it. And I printed out, I think, the wrong one. Usually I have one that's a little bit taller that I used on this one. So hopefully this one's will work. I think it will. It's just when I cut the hole for this, I cut it a little taller than I wanted to. So I had taken the spec skid and I raised the motor transmission mount like I think a millimeter and a half, like the scenery here. How's it going, RC Ohio? I like the scenery here. CKRC garage. All this 24 stuff. Yeah, I know. I took it all out to do a bunch of random stuff, and I was trying to see what full sets of wheels I have, what links and shocks I have extra. It's just stuff everywhere. And I'm just trying to figure out what I have and what I can put together. Hey, how's it going, Raiden? I haven't seen you in a while, dude. Been busy? I'm guessing. And it used to be like every... And again, I know everything changes, but I just remember just talking to you over and over. Hold on, I got a little one again. Bedtime takes a while here sometimes. All right, I'm back. Hanging out with the neighbors. The neighbors have kids that I hang out with, and they're phenomenal neighbors. Oh, nice. I have no neighbors across the street from me, pretty much. I have a neighbor to my left, and he's pretty cool. Like he's got like seven or eight acres over there. No, more than that, probably close to 10 acres. I got 5 acres, and he lets me hang out. Like I do a little bit of crawling on his stuff. I can go and walk it or whatever. And then my neighbor to the right, they seem nice, but I've never met them. But I think they're moving. I'm not very sociable, so I felt weird going over there and saying hi, and now it's been like 3 years, 4 years since I moved in, so I feel even weirder now. And now they're moving, so I guess I think they're moving. So if they sell and someone else moves in, then I guess then I can maybe try to be sociable and say hi. I'm not good at it though. You think I maybe would be because I'm on here, but I don't have to be face to face. Was that a Bluetooth mic he was trying to use or recorded? This is a Bluetooth. This is the one I use on my, I don't know where I put it, but I use a Samsung S24 to record all the time. And it's got like a Bluetooth, well, not this thing, because you can use headphone to headphone if you have headphones. And I was using that on the computer, but the problem with that was every time you disconnected from it and reconnected this, it would lose the connection to these. So I was just using my USB-C that I usually use on my phone, and it was working. Like I said, I could hear my voice. I could hear my voice through this like speaker. So I just really don't understand why you guys couldn't like. I don't know, but I'll play with it later this week. It's fine. I just was trying to give you guys better audio, but didn't work. Cause I can't really stand headphone mics. Heck yeah, being shy around people is normal. Don't blame you. Since you have an Element RC vehicle, what upgrades can you recommend? I didn't actually really upgrade it that much. Hold on. I'm trying to think. I put a hard body on it, so I wasn't really looking for like performance. I don't remember what I did to the axles. I don't think I did anything to the axles or anything. Oh. Stock links, stock drive shafts, stock axles, stock knuckles. Yeah, I didn't even buy the brass knuckles because they're kind of expensive for element knuckles. So I just put brass like discs on the wheels. They like sandwich in between the hub and the wheel. And it's got the stock CMS, the stock panhard, yeah, it's pretty much all stock, honestly. The only thing I did was I had a notch here for this, which I over notched it, but whatever. And then I put the hard body on mounts, and I made a lowered battery mount, um, and then a servo block off plate. So like I made this bumper for like the magnets. It just bolts to the stock skid. There's a servo block off plate for the winch spot here, so I can put my power button. It's a fusion. I put a winch on, but I haven't wired it up. It's just sitting there. Oh, I put too much. I put a little bit stiffer shocks on, and I think they're just stiffer. It did. That's actually what I'm using, J Smith. So the only thing I have to do is design that thing, the bumper thing. I just haven't done it yet. But I have the other stuff all printed. Fair. I'm planning to put IFS2 on my trip. I wish the IFS2 would come in stock because I want to put it on stuff. Some about I could do something. Oh no, no, you're fine, Chris. I think it's just something to do with output on OBS. I don't think it has anything to do with the actual mic. I'm sure, like, because you have to turn on and off everything. Like right now, I could technically have like 5 mics connected and then turn off 4 of them and only have one running or whatever. And I just didn't do the settings right on the properties. So I think it's an OBS thing because I can see the green thing moving. So I don't know. Yeah, I saw that, Raiden. I really want to get the IFS2 for. I want to do a Toyota build, like an 80s or 90s, Toyota build with IFS in the front and solid axle in the back. But they didn't have it. The only one they have is you can get the IFS 1 trucks, but they are supposedly not as good because the bumper's loose. I guess I got to do a little maintenance on this thing. Oh, well, that's annoying because you got to get it from the bit. Yeah, that's another day because I got to take the winch out to do that. You know what that's from? That's from people that aren't experienced driving RCs. We had a little family trip and they were beat on trucks pretty bad. So this one kind of took some tumbles. Almost all these scratches are from that day. But it held up. But the bumper's a little loosey-goosey. Yeah, the U-Tron has it, but everywhere it's like out of stock usually. And then a couple of the other trucks, I think one other truck had it. I don't remember what other truck had it. And all the other ones pretty much have IFS 1, I guess. And, but anyways, yeah, J Smith, this is it. This is how it comes out. Comes out pretty good. What's nice is because it's like carbon fiber, whatever. You don't really see the layer lines. I got a little bit of glue on top of the magnet here. I don't feel like buying another truck. That's a good idea. Oh yeah. I'd like to get just the IFS and put it onto something, just like retrofit it to something, or just end up buying like a U-Tron. The thing is, I hate just buying like a U-Tron or something because I don't want the body. I don't remember what other truck had the IFS2 though. Wasn't there another truck that had it? It is. It looks great, J Smith. Problem is, I've just been kind of busy and I haven't been able to design that other thing. So if you want me to just send the other stuff for now, I can. I think the Zool can be gotten IFS2. Not the regular Zool. Oh, you know what? I think there is a Zool. The blue one, I think. That's IFS2, but it's again, that was out of stock everywhere. I have a Zool 1 coming, or whatever you call it, like the tan one. That's coming from RPP Hobby, and they had that 50% off sale. And I think I'm going to make that one for my daughter. That's why I got it. Because she's been wanting a 1/10. Oh, that was one of the things when she came down here just now to say goodnight kind of thing again. Because you know how kids are, they got to say goodnight like 7 times. She's been eyeing this set of wheels for a truck for a while. Because she's like, when you make my big truck, can you put those wheels on? So she'll be getting those wheels. Her birthday's this month, so I'm thinking the Zool because my son has 2 1/10 bigger trucks and they both have a deadbolt. So I'm thinking that's going to be her big truck, and then I might put a different body on it because I don't think the tan and the blue and pink are going to go well together. Used trucks. Oh, they might have some used trucks. I hate buying other people's problems though. That's the issue. Unless it's like a wicked good deal, which it rarely is on eBay because they got to get their fees and their money back from it. It's just not really that good. And then I hate talking to people, so then I don't go on Facebook Marketplace either. So I just end up having to buy newer parts. So I guess that's the problem with being me, because I don't want to talk to people. All right, let's check this glue out. Oh yeah, that's fine. Nice. Yep. The only thing that sucks about taking all this stuff off is then you got a pile of screws just chilling. I usually just do one side at a time. I keep waiting for these wheels to come in stock again. Everyone, like I have the reels on Facebook and YouTube Shorts and Instagram like reels or videos or whatever. Everyone asks where you get those. Like, I randomly found them. I randomly found them because they were on sale and got them, and then I just was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm gonna get them because they were like $12, like I showed in my video. And someone actually, I think they made it sound like I was lying about that, but I had a screenshot. They were like, if they really are that price, I'll buy 10 of them. And I'm like, I don't know if you're just saying that, like, just as a joke, but I showed a screenshot of the price. Like, right now, they're $24 and they're 50% off, you know? So, I'm not going to lie about it. I'm on the internet. Like, people can literally search everything on the internet and find it. I got the Trailwalker because the Trailwalker has sentimental value to me. I destroyed my last Trailwalker that I had during the pandemic, and I regretted it so much that I bought a new Trailwalker. The Trailwalkers are cool. That's the Tacoma looking one, right? Pretty sure. Looks like a Tacoma, but it's not a Tacoma or a Tundra. I can't remember. If that's the one, then I like that one too. I'm a Toyota guy, so definitely like those. Um, oh, you know what? I got some new hardware too. Why am I doing this with the battery on? Oh, I'm pretty much taking this whole thing down to the bones. You can't find them unless there's a rainbow one. Yeah, they're like splatter red and blue, I think, or something like that. My first Trailwalker was blue by default. Yeah, I think they're blue and then they have a red. I want to find a Zool and Gatekeeper body, swapping it since the Gatekeeper is discontinued. The Gatekeeper. I can't remember which one that is. I have to look it up. I remember people talking about it, but I don't know Element that much. So I don't know it off the top of my head. I feel like, was that like a buggy one? I just don't remember. Oh, oh wait a minute. What am I doing this by hand for? I got my. Oh, Fantic. I think it has the bit in here. If not, I have bits somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Is it this one? 1.0. It's weird. This 1.3. Yes. Well, I think 1.3 technically works, but it depends on the bit because some bits on 1.3 work, some don't. Wrong. Tacoma is the Night Runner. Oh, that's what it was. Now I already forgot the name of the other one. Trailwalker. No. Yeah, Night Runner is the Tacoma. Okay, so it is a buggy. Well, now I have to look up what the Trailwalker is because I forgot. Okay, where's my mouse? I couldn't find it because it turned off on me. Is the battery dead? Of course it is. Well, this lies very good, right, guys? Is it backwards? There we go. The back comes off. Get there. Oh, that was the stock one from when I got it, so who knows how old that is. I don't even remember. I think I got this over a year ago. Oh, look at that. I got a mouse again. There we go. What were we talking about? Element Trailwalker. Element Trail Walker. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the truck. I think it looks like a Chevy C10, not C10, K10, whatever. I don't know the Chevys either, so. But yeah. Now the Trail Walker has the regular, yeah, they had the bed, and then wasn't there one with like a cage in the back? I think. I don't remember. How's it going, Bootsy? Uh, Gatekeeper. Oh, I was like Baja short course truck looking body, but it's just the same chassis. That's under the zoo. Solid front axle, trailing out rear. It's a big cage. Yeah, I think the Zool has a trailing arms in the rear and solid axle front. Unless you get the Zool 2 or whatever the blue one is, then it um, has the IFS 2. Okay, the Nightwalker has the cage in the rear. Okay. One of these days, I mean, I don't have them, so I get confused. I know what the Zool is because it's like a kind of different, looking body truck. Um, Trailwalker looks like a Ford F-150 to me on an old F-150. I have the new black scratch. Okay, yeah, I remember the black scratch and weather thing. Yeah, I guess I could see F-150. The blue makes it look like a Chevy if you look at the blue one. Then again, it kind of has a Bronco vibe, but a weird bed thing. I don't know. It's weird when you have like these licensed bodies that are just like a body, like generic, and you're like, what is this? Okay, yeah, Nightwalker's one with the cage in there, yeah, because you're like trying to see what it is. Yeah, the reason I don't do some tools though when I'm live because I don't want to annoy you guys with the sound. So hopefully it doesn't get annoying with this. But this isn't too loud anyways. Oh, they're 1.5. How's it going, Spuds? One thing that makes me mad about Element RC wheels is that they require 1.5 driver. Gonna have to replace the. Is that like the bead lock? If so, it's kind of common. It doesn't. It does get annoying. I think most of those are gonna be 1.5, right? I put these together already. Luckily, I don't have to do it later. Yeah, 1.5. And these are gonna be the 2 probably. Yeah, 2 and 2. The only thing I didn't do is all the bolts in the back since I'd have to bead lock them anyways to a tire eventually. It's annoying having to do multiple different size like hexes though when you're doing stuff. It does get annoying. Bead lock, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I like my Zool body on the Endure from chassis with the capper. Oh, okay. So Zool body, FMM Endure chassis, capper axles. Huh. I don't remember which one the Endure has a couple chassis and I've never owned one, so I can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a Link one. I was like, that feels funny. I like these threaded balls that Yep has. I think him and the Stainless 24 guy sell them, but they're a threaded link end, and it's so much better than having to put the screw in from the backside all the way across. I'll do this. The new okay, the new one, yeah. Oh, connected. And in here, the little pocket. This is one of the things that people have been commenting about a good amount, is the little pocket that I did to integrate this in, and it worked out great. Because like, before I put this hole in here, I had to put the screw in from that side, and having deadbolt links, there's like no room. The Zool is the next one I'm going to get. It looks so good. But it's getting new electronics right away. I'm going to get the Scratch and Weather Blue Zool. The Blue Zool looks so good. Yeah, that does look good. Recommend belt drive going portals. How's it going, Thin Digital? I haven't had anything with belt drive. I like the idea of it. I don't think you can change gearing, right? I think it's like, it is what it is. Like, they don't sell different, like, pinions for the belt. And then you'd have to get a different size belt and all that, too. There we go. Belt drive as in transmission. Yeah, it's the pinion and spur belt drive instead of the metal on plastic or metal on metal that some people do and love to have noise apparently. I remember when I did my honcho, when I first got my honcho, like 2015, I was like, I don't need a plastic. I was a basher guy. I was like, plastic spur, what is this crap? And I bought a metal spur, and then I heard just how loud it was when the first time I went to go trail and play around with it. I was like, now I get it. I understand. I now get why everyone does the plastic still. But it's just not necessary. I don't know if anyone else has used the... How's it going, Busted? Back, gone for a bit, and you're back. What was I saying? Yeah, metal spurs drive me nuts. Yeah, it was just so noisy. I was like, now I understand why people do that. All right, I'm gonna do this other side first. So I take the transmission out, then it's gonna be hitting that. But yeah, I was just so used to being a basher guy where I'm like, that plastic spur is gonna go quick. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you do this? And then I realized, yeah, it's not necessary. I have learned from my mistakes. This does feel. I feel like this takes a little longer, but at least I'm not sitting there with carpal tunnel. In theory, the belt drive system can be done like a supercharger belt system. It wouldn't be hard to make other pulleys because that's all it is. It's a pulley. It doesn't have to have. It does have to have teeth though, because I'm pretty sure the spur and pinion one, like the RC pulley, they have teeth on them. I think. RC belt pinion. I don't remember what it's called now. I already forgot. Belt drive. RC belt drive. I'm pretty sure those are the ones with teeth. Yeah, it's the cog teeth. It's not like a supercharger one or serpentine belt. Oh, that's right. I can share my screen. Look at me being a noob. Screen share. Really wish I could get that chat ninja thing to work so it's all on one screen. I have to pop my screens around. I don't know why it stopped working. It worked like 2 lives, and then after that, just like it's like you have to redo the link every time. When I'm like, that's annoying. I've heard that AR-44 axles fit the Element RC rigs. Is that true? I am not sure. I mean, anything will fit anything if you make it. Just like you can do anything once doesn't mean it's going to survive after that. Oh, we are loose as a goose now. There we go. Oh, that one was really in there. Okay, got that. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly the easy swap for axles on it, but I'm sure Spuds would know maybe. Because I think he's done a little bit more with it. I'm going to put some new hardware in this thing too, I think, actually. I bought a kit of the hardware from Yep. Because all my hardware is just wicked mismatched. And I'm just tired of just throwing stuff together. Duro belts with tension will make it work, won't it? Well, tension will make it work tighter, but you can't re-gear it without putting a different pinion or spur on. you'd have to have a big, just like when you're doing any gearing. But the thing is, I don't think that they sell that I know of. I haven't seen like. I also haven't looked. I think when you buy it, it's just like this is your teeth count and that's it. Like I don't. It's not like regular pinions and spurs where you can change it up easily at least. And again, that I'm aware of. That's the old ones. Okay, old ones. Everything's in pieces. What's going on, Tomsky? You watching to make sure I'm not cheating, I'm guessing, huh? Yeah, I know. Hopefully you know I'm messing with you. I'm sure you do. My budget build again. It's in pieces because I'm swapping the chassis rail to a different filament. Because I took this one apart so many times to put it back together. It's like things were wallowed out and yeah, it just wasn't good. Go. Almost all apart. I think AR40 packages are almost direct swap. Some link lengths might need change because both. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think this was PLA tough just because didn't care what it was at the time. I've been enjoying the back and forth banter. Okay, just making sure. It's hard to tell in text message, like messaging. It did that sign again. Hey, guys, we were on a live one time. It thinks, hey, no. Oh, it thinks Tomsky is a different word. It does, okay. And I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, probably. I don't know how to show it. Yeah, I think if I exit out of live chat there. Yes, I can show you guys now. We were on my last live, I think it was, when we were talking about this. Single. It's weird. Pop out chat, so I can get my chat back on the other screen. Oh, it defaulted to the top chat. It's such crap. Why does it do that? Yeah, no, I just making sure. But yeah, it's just, I don't know why it does that thing. So like I gotta hover over it all the time. There was BEC, I think it was, that someone typed. It's it was mainly I was mainly meaning it would be 3D printable parts since rubber on rubber, plastic on plastic, so they probably wouldn't be eaten by the metal spur. I don't know. There wouldn't be any spur and pinion really because the belt is like the spur and pinion, and it's a belt touching. The belt would be touching it, but you wouldn't want a belt running on a pinion or a spur, I don't think, because of the heat on the rubber stretching over it. I think I'm not sure because I think those are both metal with a rubber belt. So I'm not really sure. I don't know if I would make it plastic. I just not sure because I mean I guess a serpentine belt on a car is plastic a lot of times. Well, not the belt, but the like a tensioner or a I can't think of the word. Idler is plastic. So it could be, but I don't know. And the problem is too when you have torque on plastic like that, the heat generates, and then you're gonna shear teeth, and it's just, and you got to get the teeth just right on the rubber. Like some things, I know that I like to 3D print a lot of stuff. Obviously, sometimes I'm just like, is it worth it? Because I just don't want to mess it up. Okay, these are all yes. There. I need that. Is this the bent one? No, it's the straight one. I had to bend this one for around the front of the motor, just a scotch, so it wouldn't hit the nose of the motor. And then I have one of Yep's kits, and then I have the long bolts. Let's see if I can find them. No. Somewhere here I have them. I have like the, what is this? I do not remember. Something from AliExpress. Oh, I bought metal windshield wipers you have to bend yourself. I didn't realize you had to bend them all up yourself for my 1/10 scale trucks. I was like, yeah, no, that can just stay in the bin until I feel like it. The plastic ones are fine. Oh, there they are. Yep. The long screws. These are going to probably be for the shocks. Oh, look at that. A bin in a bin. Look at that. That's nice. I did just recently get these, though. They have individual little... You know what? We're going to open these up because I got them and I forgot that I had them until just now because I'm thinking about hardware. Okay. JP Wirt, I think it was. Or maybe Temple Speed. I don't know. One of the guys I talked to on Discord. JP, I don't know if you're still here or not. Well, you're probably listening because you're mowing the lawn. Told me about these. You can't open them, and they're individual. And then you push this over, and I guess yeah, you can open it up, and it locks in place. I didn't realize the belt drive gears were metal. Yeah, the gears are metal. Very good thing the element links are adjustable because that means it can slightly adjust them. Yeah, and they usually come. Well, I don't know about. No, they don't usually. It's the BK3 kit comes with two different sets of. It comes two different sets of rear links on the BK3 kit. I don't think the other ones do it. Now that I think about it. I have those. The locking tabs can be a pain sometimes. Oh, really? I'm just hoping. I mean, it's kind of hard, but I'd honestly rather it be a little harder so they don't accidentally come out on me. I was meaning the radio leash earlier. I'm not sure. Oh, Zilla. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. How's it going? I just noticed I was probably doing something with this thing and didn't even see you. You came into the chat. I don't see it, Chaos. I'm sure it's there. I just didn't. I must have missed something. I'm sorry. I just realized I can zoom in on the live game changer. Yeah. I try not to go too close because I don't want to be like, here's my hands. So I, try to do this area. But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna try these out. I just figured it's gonna be a little easier. And plus, I like how they're like rounded here, whereas like these or like the other bins I have, there's a sharp corner here, so you can't just roll your finger out to grab the screw. I've done three rigs, belt drive, and been great. Wait a minute, with belt drive you have to reverse the motor direction because the spur is rotating the opposite direct. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's right, because they're going the same direction, whereas a pinion and spur go like that. I never would have thought of that. I would have put it together and been like, what the hell is this? If you don't have time for the bumper design, you can send the chassis. That's cool with me. Or just set a D100 titanium links. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll just send it out on Monday then. I'll box it up. Tomorrow I'm gone, and I'm gone for a concert with the wife and stuff. We're just hanging out all day, just like a me and her thing. And Sunday night I could probably box that up and ship it out to you Monday. The spur is rotating the same direction as the pinion, which is why motor. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So I probably would have put that together and been like, what did I do? I that's yeah, that makes sense as soon as you talk about it out loud, kind of thing. Oh, these things those are tough. Well, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, you got to pull it up with your fingernail. That's the smallest ones, right? Yeah. Make sure I put these in length order here. Bam. I guess I just open these up now so I can fill them. We'll see how bad these are. Walmart have good compartmentalized trays in the fishing aisle. Yeah, I usually get. Hold on. I have some of like these things for like springs and stuff like that, but I want to put my hardware, like the smaller hardware, like 1.4, 1.6, 2.0, 2.5 probably, because I don't have a ton of it. Like I don't use it a lot. I use 1.4 the most, 1.6 on Hobby Plus stuff. 2.0 and 2.5 is usually on like wheel stuff and like, random things. So I want to, like all 1.4 maybe, then all 1.6. Then I have a second one of these, and probably like the 2.0 because the 2.0s and 2.5s are in like a thing like this. But the problem is, I don't know how many times this has been mixed up, so the sizes aren't the right sizes. And then the same thing with like, yeah, I have a whole pack out drawer down here full of just like random hardware. It's like the weird hardware, weird sized hardware. Gotta go. So I'm gonna be here till probably 10, I think, 8 to 10ish, like I kind of usually am, because then I gotta get ready for tomorrow for going on our trip. Well, not that we're going anywhere far. It's only like 2.5 hours, but it's a day trip. Hang out with the wife for a bit. Good thing I run brushed. Brushed has enough power for my liking in 10 scale. To me, there's no need for brushless, as you're asking for broken parts at that point. I haven't broken anything due to brushless, and it's so much smoother and so much more controlled. And I have one truck brushed right now, and I do like it. I just, I mean, I get it. It depends also if you're trailing and this and that. Like, if I do brushes, I'm getting fusion. What KV fusion do people recommend for straight axles on Element RC? I don't know, because usually I do straight axle 1200-ish, portaled 1800, again, ish. But, oh, there we go. But, it depends on the gearing, and I don't really know Element gearing that well. What's it called? The BK3 kit is straight axle, and I think it has an 1800 because of the reduction in it, but I don't remember. Maybe it's a 12. I don't remember. No, you know what? I think it's a 12, and I use 3S on it. Can I see? Who decided to put lights on here so you had to unplug a wire every time? 1200. So it is a 1200, yep. And it has plenty of speed on 3S. And like I said, that's my wife's truck, so that's why I went with a lower KV originally. But then when I did 2S, I was like, that's a little too slow. So I did 3S on it with 1200, and it's like perfect. Because it's faster than walking speed, and she can't get in trouble, and I can't get in trouble with it. The hardware kit initial opening. Yep, I've actually had it for a little while, but I've just been kind of using my random hardware for stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I just need to use the good stuff, and then when I run out, go back to the backup stuff, Come on, there we go. I know this is riveting, guys. I'm organizing hardware, but it's so we can put the truck back together. And I'm hoping this is most of the normal sizes. Wow, these clips really dig in there. There we go. I'm just afraid to go and then everything go flying. Wow, just enough for this whole side. Oh, see? Lost one. Luckily it fell on my shorts. And then these nuts are going to go flying, I know it. I run exclusively 2S, but I'm worried about heat mainly if I go with a Fusion. Always run 2S unless 3S comes with the truck. I run 3S absolutely everything, pretty much, unless it's in our, like, the minis are almost always 2S. Just because they're a smaller battery and everything, and I don't need, like, crazy speed or anything. It's usually pretty controlled. And then 3S is everything on 10th scale and up is 3S up, and that's it. I don't think... what do I run 2S on anything? I think usually if I run 2S, it's like a backup battery type of thing. Yard sailed my first, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I was being careful. But look at that. Now it's nice. It's, and there's, I can just clip and grab what I need. It's like, pretty stoked about this. Put this. All right, that's the old skid. That's the old rails. New rails. This is not the skid I want, but I think I accidentally put it in that truck. So I'm just going to put this one in for now, and we'll change it later if I need to. Does that mean the hardware went everywhere? Yeah, so when we say yard sale, it means it went all over the yard, all over the place. At least that's what I've always heard it as, and I've used it as. That is true. Yeah, we just watched tray pack boxes for like 3 hours. Oop. I don't have that many orders for things, so I don't have to do that. Mine's mostly 3D printed parts, so. I need to get a couple 3S batteries. Most of mine are 2S. Yeah, I mean 2S works fine. The problem is I just want that little bit of speed to hop over stuff sometimes, or when I'm trailing, I just want a little bit of speed to kind of go faster if I want to or something. It's just nice to have the power there. All right, there we go. And what do I need to do now? I need to do the skid. The skid. I don't know. I like really put this in. I didn't think I was taking this apart again. So I kind of just did what I needed to do. Now that one, oh, that's going to be too long. I'm now just realizing how long some of these are. Oh, that's a little too short though. Wait a minute. Did I get these mixed up? Did I mess up? Even though I tried to carefully look at the different lengths. Look at that. I did. Backwards. Oh, this makes it easier too. But now what do I do? Guess I'll put it back in a bin. I mixed up these two. I might do an 1800 kV fusion since I run 2S the way I've got decent. Yeah, 1800 2S, that's fine. And then you can always mess around with your pinion and stuff too. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, if you have only run brushed 1/10, and then you go to a brushless, you're going to be like, oh my god, this is amazing. I don't know if you've ever used it before on anything else. Did I mess up like a bunch of them? Yeah, I freaking messed up a bunch of them, guys. I can't believe you guys didn't help me when I was doing this. You guys had to have seen these little bolts on that little screen you guys are watching on. I can't believe I did. What the? And they're on the ground. And they're on the, yep. What the frig? Dang it. Okay. What are you? And what are you? And then I think that one's even wrong. Yeah, oh yeah. That one's wrong. That one's right. That's the longest one. Okay. Now which one are you? You are the one that goes here. I had these completely backwards, I think. I didn't even have to take that one out, I think. I have brushes in a lot of mini crawlers, and it's phenomenal. I've been hesitant about a 2-in-1. I've never had any problem with a 2-in-1. All I have. Okay, that one's this one, and then this one, and then this one's even longer than that one. Okay, so. Okay. I thought it was weird there's such a big jump in size to when I went to this one. Alright. Yeah, oh yeah, anyways, yeah, the brushless in these are amazing, and then when you get to the big ones, it's wicked nice too. Let me see, right behind me here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fusions right here alone on this shelf behind me in 1/10. And then I have a Fusion 8 in my Helamon, a Fusion 8 in my Rock Slide, and a Fusion 8 SE in my big 6x6 3D printed Mog. And that thing weighs 24 pounds, and the Rock Slide weighs like 20 pounds. And the Mini 16 I have in my UTB 18, and the only time I ever overheated a Mini 16, which I didn't really overheat it, it just got really hot, it didn't shut off on me. I had it in my 1/10 crawler that I tried to do, my wolf thing I just did recently. And yeah, fusions everywhere, man. It's just the easy thing to do. You just toss them in and they work. I love fusions. Yeah, and the Fusion SE is a good value, 1200, 1800, perfect. He had brushless micros, it sounds like, and not the 1/10. But I just feel like once he goes from brushed to a brushless 1/10, he'll be like, oh, yes, give me more. That's what I was like. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright, you know what? This is by itself, so I can do this one no problem. Then yes, I have brushless in the majority of... Yeah, seeing his mini crawlers. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're not attacking you or anything, Raiden. We're just... We love the brushless. There we go. This one should be good. Yeah, I don't want to go too long. I don't actually know how long that is. Yeah, no, a little longer. Next one. Next size up. Be safe. 1200 in your capra. Yeah, I don't have any capras. I have a capra cage that I'll eventually build, but I just kind of keep forgetting about it. Not forgetting about it, but I do other things. I end up doing something else instead. Like when I did the wolf build, that was going to be a capra build, like most of that stuff, and then I got that wolf chassis, and I was like, this thing looks pretty cool. I gotta find a better source for those smaller screws. I need some like 1.5 button heads that have a diameter of like 1 millimeter. A 1.5 button head is probably going to be a 1.6 or a 1.4, and that's usually going to be an 18th scale or an SCX24 for the 1.4s. So it's going to be, yeah, 1.6 or 1.4 probably, but I think you have a TRX4M, so it's probably going to be 1.6 and 2 millimeter, I think. And then I think the shocks are 2.5 or something? I don't remember. Now there are things that our brushed motor is better for because it's kind of dummy proof and a little bulletproof, like you could beat the hell out of it. And yeah, for the most part, but I've done that with all of my brushless too, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a brushless die. I'm trying to think. No, I had one mini brushless, the Go Up RC. I have a motor ESC combo. Where is it here? I think it's this one. And I think the ESC is bad because the motor turns on and it... Nope. Oh. Oh, there's a screw in it. Hold on. That explains a lot on this one. This is just because it's in here. Because I know this used to move. There's a screw stuck in here. That's so frustrating. There we go. Hey, look at that. It spins again. When it starts up, it'll like dee-doo, and it starts up, but it never arms. No matter what I do, I've tried different receivers and everything. So I know that the modem works. I think the ESC just isn't working right. Something to do here. So I don't know. But that's the only brushless I've ever had die of any sort, the CSC. I mean, and then, what was I going to say? I forgot now. Oh, yes, brushed is pretty bulletproof, but yeah, I've just never really had an issue with brushless either. Fusion has, and the Fusion SE has true FOC, cheapest sensor going. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have all the FOC stuff and everything. But the thing is, Escape 32 is like, if you get it set up, like if you learn how to set it, do the settings and everything like that, it's like, oh, it's so nice, and it's just nice. I mean, I like the Fusions too, obviously, I love them, but Escape 32 is just nice for customizing and the little Outrunner brushless motors and all that, you know. The Fusion is censored. So the Fusion SE is a censored internally, like it. You don't have a separate wire because it's all two-in-one. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's a censored. That's why it's so smooth. And it has FOC, field-oriented control. And that's part of the censored part. Sounds like plenty of content. Yeah, that does it. I'm getting a Fusion once again. Yeah. Considering when I gotta wait until August because my housemate is getting an Arctos from me for his birthday. Dude, I love my Arctos. I haven't used it in a little while because I've been working on these things and doing other stuff, but I have a stock-ish Arctos over there that my son drives, and I have my Arctos that I've done like a lot of stuff to. It's completely different. Um, there we go. It's just nice. It's just a nice. It's just nice 6x6. You could do whatever you want with it. You can make it, you know, trailish. You can do like scale stuff with the bed. You can do crawling. That's what I like to do. I could do the crawling with mine. That's what I did with mine. Brush is okay for straight trail work, but brushless shines on steep. Yeah, really, exactly. That's my only truck that's a brushed um is my YK41011, and it's my trailish. It's a trail truck, but I also can climb with it a little bit too. It's not that bad, but I just mostly trail with it because of how big like the bed sticks out and the big bumper on the front and everything. So it's a 1080 with a 550 slot and does pretty good. I thought the Fusion was sensorless, so I'm going to get no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's censored. I've never had a censored system. You're not supposed to get out members wet kind of thing. I was wondering. Oh, outrunners? I have never had a problem with an outrunner being wet. It's not a problem. Hold on, my wife is here. What's up, honey bun?
Sheep don't have fur. They have what?
Sheep don't have fur. They have what?
Yeah, like what is their
They have
wool? Is it wool?
wool. Yes. Hey, everyone in the chat. Do sheep have wool or fur? It's wool, right? My wife's laughing at me now.
I know they don't have fur. I just couldn't
I don't know. You're
remember.
the one that asked me if they had fur.
I couldn't know. I said they don't have fur, but they
You
have
have a
what?
phone in your hand. There's this thing called the internet,
I'm
you know.
texting. I don't want to back out my text.
Why not? You just
Because
swipe
I'm
up
making
and.
fun of how I'm a black sheep, and I try to
Wait a
remember.
minute.
I
You're
keep
making fun of
replying
someone
to
and you
them.
don't know that sheep have wool?
Wait, what?
You're making fun of someone and you don't know that sheep have wool?
No, I'm making fun of myself.
I know, but you just said you're making fun of.
I'm calling myself a black sheep.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying
It's just funny because you're like, I'm making fun of, and then like I don't know if sheep have wool. But yes, sheep have wool. You shave
I
them.
know they don't have fur. I just couldn't remember the name of
I
wool.
mean, maybe they have fur under there, but I don't think so.
So
No, it's not
even
a
their face
bear or
kind of,
anything.
right?
What?
Their face kind of.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just woolish, sheepish. It's hair either way. Wool. Nice. Oh, that's. Raiden says wool, and Chris Chaos, he's the one that sent the truck over here. He says it's hair either way. So either way, your wool. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that we're like. Listen, Raiden said it, so and he's been pretty smart so far.
My work has been.
We'll talk about that after.
I'll tell you later.
This is not work content here.
No, it's just funny.
Okay. See you at 10. I like AM32 on my
Oh,
minis, but what? Hmm?
I'm asleep.
Why would you sleep at 10?
Huh?
What? I'll talk to you later. Get out of here. I like AM32 on my minis, but the 1/10 I prefer the Fusion in Washington State there here, so it's gonna rain, and I don't think Outrunners like that. I never had a problem with Outrunner getting wet, but Fleece, yeah, I guess Fleece. Hey, Fleece, hun. I've never had a problem with an Outrunner getting wet. My LC80 had an Outrunner in it stock, and I would get that thing wet, no problem. It just flings the water. Like, there's even videos of people, like companies, running Outrunners in the water and flinging the water and everything. I mean, not that it's like wanted. Like, you don't want to get water inside of an Outrunner and stuff, but like it'll take it. Mostly because of the dirt and stuff. It's not the water itself. It's more like the dirt and the grime and the sticks and like the crap in it that's gonna mess it up. Please, my sensorless systems always start cogging later in their lives, getting sick of sensorless. Yeah, the thing is, if you have like Escape 32 and AM32 and you set it up pretty good with the transition, and you have the right gearing and everything like that, you don't even notice the cogging if you get it right. Yeah, exactly. She got her phone in her hand. Just go and ask. Wool equals fleece, sheep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it seems to be a lot of Washington people that I talk to. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm in Washington, New Hampshire, and there's a ton of people that are from Washington State, so I get wicked confused when people are talking about Washington, and I'm on the other side of the country. I might have met you before, but I'm not sure. I had the mini crawlers at Edgewater in February 20th. Look at this. We got a little reunion, possibly. Maybe you guys met, and you guys didn't know. Go do some trailing. The only one I kind of trail with is my kids, usually. Just because they're working and everything. It's easier. All right, I got those links in. Oh, I need to put the front links in. That means I do have to get the Axial together in here. Okay, fine. I don't know why I had that there. I forgot. I was taking that screw out of the motor. There we go. That in there. I have really been liking this. Okay, yeah, the PA6, this carbon fiber nylon, because like it feels a little harder. Like in general, I know it's carbon fiber nylon. Um, but it's like it when you screw a screw into it, it like grabs. You can feel it way better than with PETG and PLA. Like PLA and PETG, you feel like you got to be careful, which I think you still need to. Um, but it's like it just grabs. Like when I put that truck together, like because I swapped this chassis already to one with the carbon fiber nylon. This is the one that I sent to Yep, and it's so much better. But now that I know how to build them, the length is that video and my video kind of came out at the same time, so I felt really weird. But I was like, I literally took like a month to build this truck, so don't think that I just sent it in just because. But then that actually tilted Tomsky was like, oh, this is the guy that had to send Yep a truck, and I was like, listen, there's a lot of time involved in this. Why is that not? Did I get it? I think I got it. Negative. Did not get it. Totally missed it. Oh, there we go. I must have had the screw sticking out a little bit and it wouldn't go down in. Much better. What did I mention before? Oh, I read that one already. Yeah, trailing with people is fun. Like JD that's in the chat here. Me and him met up on one of the local spots that we used to like go like kind of trail like drive like actual trucks up, four wheelers and stuff like that, and we um hit up that area for it's where I did my Yep build video. It's a good area to meet up. There's a bunch of rock in the front. You can trail up to it. It's not long, so it's not like it takes you all day to get there. But at least you can do some trailing with the 110s. And he actually got a Helamon over the winter, so now he gets to drive the Helamon up. Yeah, well, think again because the torque density is insane. Yeah, the torque, the Outrunner is like, amazing. I mean, if you're gonna like go mudding like and stuff, like yeah, probably not for you. But if it's just like rain or like you're going through like little streams and like water, like water crossings and stuff like that, I wouldn't even worry. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, grab the other side. Must have been quite a guy, this Washington. I know, right? All over the place. The town I'm in, where it was the first, I think, their claim to fame kind of thing is like the first town named after George Washington, supposedly. I am quite a person. Is your name Washington? Raiden, tall, old, tired-looking guy. Sounds like Sean Bean with a beard. I can't remember. Bennett Edgewater used to crawl at Deschutes falls a bunch. 10th scale. Made it back. Hey, what's going on, Spuds? Yeah, Spuds again. Washington. That's what I'm saying. Like everyone's Washington. And then Zilla, pretty sure he's Washington too, isn't he? I'm none of those. I'm 20 and barely grow a beard. It's more peach fuzz. Yeah, I know how that was when I was younger. It's the same way. And I was like, can I just laser this off? Because right now this is not growing in. It looks stupid. Just need to get this motor mounted because it's quite annoying to just be flopping around. Oh, is Washington State the only state? I never really thought of that. There's 1,000 towns named after him. Oh, I just realized that's another reason I had this lifted. I might put a Northwest Washington. Okay, I thought so. I might have to put my spacers on like I did originally because dang it, what? Where did that skid go? I might just put it in and gonna put the spacers in. I had to raise the transmission up a little bit. I think I did like a 2mm spacer. No, 1mm spacer. And it's to get the drive shaft angle up a little higher. Just get the drive shaft up a little higher for the breakover, and it was to look better in the hole here because I had accidentally cut it a little too high. That's what I was talking about earlier, actually. This is what I'm gonna. So this is what I'm trying to avoid with having this, because this is all my 1.4 hardware, and then just bags and then there, the whole pack out. Oop, I hit my mic. It's a whole pack out thing, and it just goes everywhere because the bolts are too small to really stay into the pack out thing. That one. Their event Deschutes Falls. I haven't even heard of it. Probably because I'm across the country. Going from UK to Washington State, not much for climate difference. Yeah, I guess so. Because I don't they say in UK or maybe it's just Ireland or something. It rains a lot or something. And doesn't it rain a lot in Washington State? Very wet climate, supposedly. It was going to be hot this year, though. I think so too, because we went straight from like 50s and 60s at my house, like around this area, which is usually pretty mild. Like it's, that's a normal temperature for a while, straight to like it was like 96 today. So, yeah. What are you? Mosquito? Go away. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a rough one. Any new RTR RC purchases lately? I have a Zool on the way. I'm the Element Zool. That'll be here Monday. I have to buy an Axial SCX. I don't know why I called it. Everyone knows it's an Axial. I need to buy a new stock SCX24 for a build series coming up, hopefully. And I gotta look around and see which one I want to do. I'm probably just gonna do the base camp. Yeah, no, the mosquitoes are somewhere around here. I'm gonna get them. What's funny is I don't have any bugs outside really because JD let me borrow his fogger. It's like mosquito bug fogger thing, and I did the whole yard. There's like nothing out there. A couple black flies, but the black flies, they're vicious, and they usually end soon though because it's June, so they should be gone. But there's like no mosquitoes. It's so sweet. Thank you, JD. Um, but wow, I got sidetracked. Oh yeah, so I need to buy an SCX24. I think I'm just gonna buy like a base camp because a lot of it's gonna be ended up being swapped out eventually, anyways. Come on, line her up. Gotta keep these spacers in. Okay, spacer. And spacer, perfect. Anyone else get any RTRs or anything lately? Any trucks? Any used like trucks? Like I think I said it before. I don't really buy used a lot because I don't want to deal with people, and I also don't want their problems. Now I know why I had such a long screw in here. I was like, why did I have such a long screw in the transmission when I pulled them out? I forgot that this was thicker. And then now I'm gonna have to have a spacer in here. I really need to put a metal case on this transmission. It's like cracked. This is a brand new one I bought for this too. It's really annoying. Rain is quite common here, but it's not anywhere near as common as it used to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't help the build if it's frustrating to find hardware, etc. Much better to be prepped and organized. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm going to try to be like an adult and not just throw everything in a bin. So we'll see how that works. Really hoping. Hoping that'll help. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to drill this and put the third hole in here. Hold on. Where'd my drill go? It's easier. Oh, it's over across the room. Of course it is. Oh, yeah, the giant hands going into the little bins, especially when I'm trying to find something in this. So I end up like taking my fingernail and hitting it with my fingernail. Well, like I'll pick it up like this a lot of times with my fingernail. But then if I cut my nails, I'm screwed. So then I got to find my tweezers, which I have no idea where they are right now. Oh, this is a floppy mess right now. Cannot wait to get at least the chassis together here. Yeah, I knew about the trail runner, trail walker. The trail walker from LRC is in the newest edition. Okay, yeah. I think maybe we're the only two that have got new trucks recently. I like that new Vanquish H10 optic. I do like the Vanquish. It looks good. I don't have any Vanquishes because I don't really have Vanquish money usually. So, maybe eventually. Oh, and I just drilled through the side of that. That's cool. Cool. Love it. Well, that's probably not going to do much, but we're going to try to do something anyways. We need to just buy a metal case for it. But for now, should have made this drill a bit longer. A 24 scale hardware and my giant. Oh, I already read that. Nice. I love repeating myself. I don't know why I don't look ahead. There we go. Perfect. I thought I had a metal case somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it. Get that. Go to the next sized up. Alright. Well, I'll be able to get something in there. It's not going to go well, but we'll do something. Element Archery Trail Runner discontinued. There's a bunch of them that are discontinued that are still being sold a little bit right now. Like they're just kind of weeding out what they have, it seems like. I don't know if it's just them. Like, just those. Oh, that's going to be some space there. Oh boy, yeah, there's... Okay, yeah. I should have put that transmission on first. Oh, here I am trying to do this now. Because I lifted up the transmission and because this doesn't come with a little spacer to like put a bolt in, now I'm trying to like space it up enough to catch the little transmission hole. Oh man, I cannot wait to get all this situated. Oop. I picked up a Terranaut last weekend on Marketplace for 150. Well, that's a good deal. I think they're usually a little more than that new, like 180, 190. It's never touched dirt, and the guy got rid of it because it was too big for the local indoor course. Yeah, it's kind of big for an indoor course, especially if you're 24s. It's like the rear two axles are like almost the size of a 24 stock. I never paid 800 for 10th scale. Not me, heck no. Yeah, what's the most I've paid? The kit, the I can't think of the name of it right now. The Wizard kit was 500. The Coyote was 350, I think. Really wish I could find my tweezers. Oh, I see them. I see them. And my Helamon I got for 500 used. Oh, and that was like one of the only RC purchases I've done off of Marketplace, and that was because it was quote unquote a good deal because it had a Fusion already in it and it had wheels and tires and a quote unquote good servo. And then I found out he had a Traxxas 25 kilogram servo and a freaking Helamon. That's noisy as hell. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by this. Never. Like I love my Terranaut, so I'm gonna guess you love his. I would hope. But oh no, Terranaut is like 240. That's what it is. I was thinking of the Arctos. disregard. Terranaut, it's like 240 right now on sale, but it's usually almost 300 or 280 or something. Joe 3, that Vanquish looks like good value. Maybe not a super performance crawler, but yeah, it's definitely a good like scale looking truck or something like that. I didn't see it as good value for money. I will consider it if something comes along that I see as worth it for 800. Yeah, I don't really. I know I wouldn't spend that kind of money on it, but I'd like to be able to, but I just can't. What's the tool driver? Oh, these are MIP. I just recently decided to be kind of adulty, I guess, and buy something good, like some good stuff. But I was just tired of wearing out the tips. So yeah, 270 usually. Yeah, I was thinking of the Arctos. I don't know why I think I was looking at the Arctos up there and I just put in my mind. Yeah, I bought MIP. I bought the zero point zero 0.05, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3, and then I bought the 8 millimeter driver so far. But what I've been doing was if I do like an A main order or a Tower Hobbies order or something, I'll buy like one tool, so it's not like I'm stupid money into it. Is there unstoppable climbing? It will definitely roll over, but damn, it will climb. It really will, because it's just so long. Like you can't, it won't flip backwards a lot of times. It will just go up and just maybe not have traction and sit there. That's right. I got to put a little washer on here. It might sit there spinning out, but it won't flip over backwards. It's kind of cool. I have no idea where I got these little brass washers, but I'm gonna use it. Sorry, I am really trying to get this in here, and I don't know how I'm gonna. Ooh, I think it'll work. Oh, I think it worked. And that didn't line up. Oh, I got it. Nice. Let's see if it screws in. I'm gonna probably end up swapping this skid out anyways, but just so it doesn't come apart on me. And I'm gonna have to put a metal case on it, which is gonna have to go towards my budget. Luckily, I have a little bit of budget left. There we go. Okay, now I feel a little better with the transmission. It's not gonna flip over on me. Uh, yeah, if you go, I have a video on the Terranaut stock, and it did amazing. And then I put a Mini 16 in it, and I did wheels and tires and stuff, and it did better because I added a bunch of weight. But I ended up taking the Mini 16 out, and I put the stock motor back in, and I've been liking it better. I just like it better in general. I put the Mini 16 back into my UTV 18, so I don't know, I just like it better with the brush motor. That's one of the things that we were talking about, how sometimes brush is better. The Mini 16 was great, but I just liked the brush motor and I wanted to put it back in the UTV 18, so it worked out for me. My buddy and I were out, and my buddy was climbing a fairly tough climb. He's driving a modded Descent 18 on fake tusks, and the guy shows up with the Reefs XPL deck and the Reefs and couldn't make it. Yeah, money doesn't give you traction, you know. It's really good. I bought one of release day. Yeah, I did two. Was it the? Yeah, I bought it on the day. No, that was the Tacoma. I bought it like a day after the. No, I did buy it on the release day or the day after. I can't remember. Within like 24 hours. The FMS FCX 24M Tacoma I bought while the live stream was happening for CKRC announcing it on like a Tuesday, and I had it like by Friday. But I love them. 36 only made it halfway. Yeah, it's a lot of money just sitting there. My 1.0 ruptures, I cannot recommend any Jake. Jake bought the ruptures because I wanted to see what the hype was about, and I genuinely regret buying them. I would avoid them if I could go back. I like the 1.0 Tusks, the 52 millimeter, and the little landmines are okay, but they're also on this heavy Bronco, and it's more of a trail-ish, but it can still be semi-capable truck, but it's not, good. Yeah, you can only do so much with the hard body. I really didn't want to cut the hard body up, so, but it does pretty good with these little landmines. But it also has like NES ISOs under it, brass wheel, you know, excuse me, good amount of weight. Oh, 32 millimeter shocks and stuff. And the Tusks, I don't remember what I have. Oh, the Tusks are on the van. That's pretty good. Just top heavy because it's a van again. I don't remember what I did with my other Tusks. I had it on that at one point before the bumps and stuff. But yeah, I'm not really. It's a toss up on tires, it seems. especially the size. Also picked up an Evo Pro with no motor or ESC for 75 bucks, but it's got brass links, brass hubs, and diff covers. Marketplace has good deals for sure if you just check often. Love my ruptures. Yeah, I like my ruptures in. I have them on my Heliumon, and I absolutely love them on my Heliumon. But they're also like 5.75 inches, I think, tall. So, you know, there's a difference. All right, transmission is in. I think I can put like I can put a chassis brace on because I have this. Yeah, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Now, what do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna guess. I've had good luck, great luck. My rupture 1. You have you? I don't think I have any rupture 2 1.0s. I think I only have the tusks and the landmines. Each set of gen coms I've had, I've been happy with. Yeah, it all depends on the rocks too. I mean, it, you go to like a different state, the rocks are totally different in general. Like it's just like Trey was like walking up rocks with my truck, and I'm doing way better than it was before, but it's just not going up as easy. It's just different rocks here than it is over in Pennsylvania. Probably doesn't help that I am not as good with the 24s that he is because he knows where to place everything. Once they get dirty, that's the thing with me though. Any one little tire, once it gets dirty, is a dirty. I said dirty word. Once it gets dirty, is an issue for me. So JD and I have actually. Hey, how's it going, Rob? JD and I have actually been talking about this recently, and he bought some of the. Ah, I stabbed myself in the finger. Oh, these MIP things are so sharp. That's gonna probably bleed. Either that or I'm gonna get a black and blue from it. We he bought some of that. What's that stuff called, JD? The sticky slime stuff. It's kind of like what people use to clean their vents in their cars and stuff, like dust. And we were gonna test out that stuff. Yeah, the Enduro Maverick. I think I'm guessing that's what's wrong with my 1/10 ones because I have the 10th skit, the 1.9 Mavericks, and everyone absolutely loves them, and they do not work here that well. But they're also getting dirty because I do mixed trailing and crawling, so it could just been from dirt. I don't know. Rock locks, yeah. So we're gonna test that stuff out. And also I have a thing of like the stuff that like you buy from Amazon that's like $5 or something that is like the same. It seems like it's the same stuff-ish, and we're gonna see if it's the same. A little comparison. Because I have a feeling it is. It looks just like it, I think. Wow, that grab's so good. Ugh, the carbon fiber stuff is just amazing. Jay Smith, you're gonna absolutely love this stuff. Rock lock. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. There's no S. I'm going to go crazy trying to keep up with the bricks and minifigs saga. The bricks and minifigs saga. What? I don't know what that is, I guess. If it was on the live for Crawler Canyon, I wasn't on it. I was busy with the kiddos and stuff. Then I was watching 24 Yep, talking to him for a bit. In my area, most of our rock is smooth like river rocks. Yeah, so that's the problem with us is a lot of the places I go are... Did I not drill this one out? Because I can't even get the screw to start. I don't think I drilled this out. A lot of our stuff is I go to a lot of places with river rock, like streams and stuff, and a lot of it's granite, so it can be bumpy and it can be smooth. It depends. These young geckos, it definitely does clean them. Yeah, yeah. I remember you showing me the picture. They look like they're brand new. I'm just curious if the other stuff will clean them too, the same, like, or if it's just kind of like a consistency, like the stuff, like what it's made out of, you know. I love my ruptures so much. I paid $110 for a set of 74 millimeter cut and shot 1.3 from Orange Coast. I think they're great, at least on my. Dang, $110 for tires. I don't think I've ever paid that for hobby tires. I'm trying to get my 1.9 Mavericks to work and no dice. I tried on all variations of inserts and 5-point pound rig and on 11 point. I did the same. I don't feel so bad now. My 1.9 Mavericks look cool. I wanted them to work so bad. Like I love the look of them. I tried over and over on my SCX10 Pro, and I've messed around a little bit with things, and yeah, it did a little bit of bleeding, but not much, just a little red. It's probably gonna be a blood blister. That's probably what it's gonna be from this stupid driver. This is why I like the MIP drivers. Look at that. It's just staying on the 1.4. Um, what was I? Oh yeah. So and I love the way the Mavericks look. I absolutely do. And they I can't get them to. They just don't do anything. So I put them on the wife's Element that you guys just saw a little bit ago, the Defender. And I think A, it's just a trail truck, and B, the weight of it, I'm hoping will maybe do something. What the? Oh, it's attached to it. Not everyone has good luck with the Enduro tires, but I've personally had amazing luck with Enduro tires. I'm trying to think what Enduro. So the ground hogs right here. I know they're not like a. Sorry, I know they're not a climbing tire, but because this truck's so heavy, it actually does pretty well with these ground hogs. I'm trying to think if I have any other Enduro tires. Oh, hold on. I need a little water here. I have the Klingons. Apparently, I have like 8 of these. I didn't realize I had so many of them. I think that these would be good if the lugs weren't so tall, because they flop over. They just like flip, flop. I think, but I think if they were smaller, like the ruptures and stuff, they'd be better. And then I have some Endura mud terrain MTs. They look like a KLR from Ot 6, and they are okay-ish, not great. Trying to think. Oh, the Endura Swamper, like Swamper tire, is not amazing either. It's just mediocre. I guess I just haven't really had a good Endura tire. Or it's just my trucks. And we were talking about location, location, location. It could just be my rocks in my area. Okay, I missed some stuff because I started talking about rambling about tires. A company stole a bunch of Legos from someone, and the story gets wild. If you want to lose a few days of your life, it's a crazy rabbit hole. Okay. I watched the bricks and minifigure drama for a few hours. Reckless Ben is a step. Well, now I'm very curious, and I got a couple-hour drive tomorrow to Connecticut. Maybe. Have to imagine I'll come from the same place. I'm guessing it comes from the same place or some kind of formula too for that tire cleaning stuff. It's just like snot or something. Not snot, but like uh, what's that stuff called? Slime type stuff, of some sort. My kids are probably playing with some of it right now. It takes 8 packages to make them, plus the time to make. It takes 8 packages to make them, plus. Oh yeah, I know. I'm not. I understand the price because it's a lot of time, and you got to take a bunch of tires to make 1.3s, and it's just nuts price wise to me. Because I guess I'm kind of cheap because I just tried to make everything and cut things. I'd probably just make my own, I guess, at that point. But I don't know if I can glue a tire together. Dude, I don't see how people get they like line everything up so nicely, like the bead and everything. Like I was like, it's nuts. I like the meme of Michael Jackson. You popcorn. I can't keep Enduro tires on the bead except for the Mavericks. I don't think I've ever had a problem keeping a bead. Not that I can think of. Why did it tell me welcome to chat all of a sudden? That's weird. Welcome to chat. Remember to guard your privacy. I can't. What is the size of the 1.9 Mavericks? Yeah, 120 millimeter. Thank you. I'm in between the Swamp Claws and the Mavericks for Mukil Muklatio terrain. How's it going, Brap? What's going on? Hey. Yeah, Brap's. I was just making sure. Okay. Yeah. Going on, Greg. Doing a live today since I'm going to be gone tomorrow. I'm going to be in Connecticut, so figured do something today. Swamp Claws. Wow, which ones are the Swamp Claws? Endura Swamp Claws. Oh, I've never tried those, but I'm very curious about them. Yeah, I've never. They're like a boggerish, kind of like a pointy bogger with a bunch of holes. Honestly, it looks like a rupture and a bogger had a baby, if you think about it. And like the Mavericks, I just want to work so well. They look good. Oh, and the Mavericks on here, the little point sevens that are 40 millimeter, 34 millimeters tall. These Mavericks do pretty well for this little guy. So I was like, come on, they got to work with the 120. So they didn't. Endura Grip Max is never. What's a Grip Max? Grip Max. Oh, I have a pair of those. I don't like them, but it's also they're very soft to me, and they just kind of fold over again. Um, oh, you know what? That's the wrong tire, I think. Wait, is this it? No, that's the tire I think it is. I have it in a box of stuff that I didn't want, I think. Oh, yeah, these ones. They didn't do well for me. I think it's just they're too soft, like or maybe too small of a lug. I have no idea. They just didn't do well. I wanted them to work. Like it came in a set of wheels that I wanted, and I was like, oh, these tires look like they do well, but they didn't. So I don't know what to do with them. They just kind of sit there in a box. I have a theory that the 24s need a firmer compound. So S5 is not as good. If you look at the Proline 1.0 tires, they are listed as medium, and they are some of the best tires I've used. These trenches are doing really good. I kind of wish I had tried them earlier. I just never did. I theory that, yeah. Halves have been great so far. Huh. Yeah, see, it's like so back and forth. Good spot. Probably not bad for drive. If you just, oh, I think you were talking about that location, the slab or something like that. Also, I've had the same experience with LGRP tires in different compounds. The firmer compound seems to be. I have two LGRP. I have black labels, and I like them, but they're so soft. I cut them to be 1.3s just so the sidewall wouldn't be so tall because they were just folding over everywhere I went. They were so thin. I said that weird with a lisp. They were so thin. I ended up cutting them for 1.3s, and they were still really soft and foldy. And that's what was on here before the trenchers. And then I have grippers. And I gotta work on this eventually. I just haven't done it. These have been good. They're like still kind of soft because they're wider. I think they're not as bad. But yeah, I gotta work on this thing. I kind of worked on it a little bit, and then like, oh, I need to make new links. These links don't work, and then just never got back to it. I'm back to a giveaway. Not busted. Not good. I'll do a giveaway when I want to do a giveaway. I'll just like have one to do. Like it's weird that people ask for stuff. Like this is my money and my time, so like I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't have a full size vehicle, so I can't usually get to. Oh yeah, it sucks when you can't get somewhere. Oh, you love those, Jason? Okay. Slab is crawling spot here in Washington. Gotcha. Sounds cool. The slab. Oh yeah. All right, I got the chassis rails together. I want to put the electronics on so they're not flopping around everywhere, I think. I think I had this one here. The clubhouse is also, I need to put new double-sided tape on that, I think. The clubhouse is also a crawling spot, but it's on private property. People were rude to me when I asked on Facebook why the address of the club. Oh, so you got to kind of be. Um, yeah, so it must be like you got to what do you call it? You got to be like invited, like a members only-ish kind of thing, maybe. Need to try putting the Tyco Mini Bandit body on my SN18. That's what I did. Like, well, not the Tyco Mini Bandit, but that's like a $25, maybe $30 like RC, and like the rest of it's kind of crap underneath. And I had just bought it really just for the like the chassis. I just like to look at the chassis. All the stuff underneath is gross. Like it just wasn't good. Like the motor sucked. Everything else, it was pretty much hobby grade, but I liked the chassis, so I got it. And I just put was it FCX24M parts underneath it? I think. Yeah, Clubhouse is invite only. I don't know when I'm gonna start the Hillcat build. I got stuff going on, and I just kind of work on stuff when I work on stuff. And then next week I probably won't have a live at all because I'm gonna be gone Friday all the way to Sunday, going ATV, going for like ATV trail all weekend, trailing all weekend with the wife and father-in-law. It was an honest question, and I got rude replies, and I don't have a very good public image in the Facebook groups for Washington, so I'm not in any crawler groups for Washington. Oh, it is an honest question on why the address isn't like why would people should say talk about it and say just if it's a private place, you should mention it's a private place. So it's just, it's just weird because if you're gonna you don't have to talk about it all the time. What are you working on? This is my budget build that I'm still working on. I've been talking so much and this and that. I just keep going back to it. I'm swapping out the chassis rails because these are nylon carbon fiber instead of PLA tough. I think I had before just because I was still messing around. Oh, this one can't. Why was I putting this sideways like this? I got to flip it around like this because of the wires. See you later, Bootsy. Thanks for stopping in. What chassis? This is the Yep spec chassis that I modified that I put up on MakerWorld to print. Where did my double-sided tape go that I just had? Oh, there's some. That'll work. It's a little small. I don't know what I did with the longer stuff, the bigger stuff. Where the heck did I put it? It was weird. Someone in the Yep chat was like, "Is the CKRC Yep chassis legit?" But I literally took a screenshot of Trey saying it's okay for me to post it. I was like, "Yeah, I'm a real person." I don't know. Do you have any questions about it? People were just asking if they could get the files, so Trey said, "Go ahead, put it up. Just make sure you say it's not yours." And I was like, "Yeah, exactly. I'll say that it's not my original design. I always give credit when I can." Oh, there we go. Cutters. What's the file called? If you look up CKRC version, Yep spec chassis, and it should come right up. There's actually 3 different versions of it in there. There is no mag mounts with the lowered mag mounts that I have, and then one that has not lowered mag mount. They're just like the regular height on top of the chassis. How's it going, Joker? Oh, thanks for the jewels, J. Smith. So that does get. I know last Saturday we were talking about the jewels and stuff when we were messing around. It does like give like a couple bucks. I don't remember what the thing was. I think I ended up getting like eight or $10 from the jewels and stuff. I have no idea. I tried to look it up, and according to everything I can find online, it's not supposed to be for horizontal. It's supposed to be for vertical lives, but it works on horizontal lives, so I have no idea. Fine with me. I just saw some S8. Just swapped some S8Es for Chavs. The Chavs are so much better. I don't think I have any S8Es. No, that's a Vanquish. Is S8Es the Vanquish shocks? I don't remember. Is the one on the body? It has a picture of this truck. Pretty much the picture's this, and then it has this next to it, like the rail on this table. If you look me, actually, I guess I can just. I totally forgot that I can post links. Dummy me. Um, yeah, if you look up CKRC Garage, it should come up. There we go. Hate how they make it such a long link. Anyways, I love my chavs. I rebuild them with the seals and this and that every so often, or I'll just put in some thicker stuff. Oh, how's it going, JP? Like everything out in the world, you can get some very unique people. I've only ran into the group that put me. So with me, it's only been like older people that like give me weird looks when I drive by, like driving an RC. I'll be like trailing or whatever, and they're just like looking at me like, "How dare you use something that's fun?" And I'm like, I'm sorry. I I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to just walk. I want to do something else too. But like other than that, like everyone else, like the younger people, like my age or even younger, they're like, "Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that?" And they ask questions, and they're just like curious. But I haven't. Yeah, it's mostly just older people. I even got banned from SCX24 Washington on Facebook because I got falsely accused of crawling over myself in a rated R hat. What? That's what the heck is that? That's weird, man. Oh, they are Vanquish. Yeah, I've never had anything Vanquish. So I haven't had them. Aren't those the ones that leak a lot, or is it? Don't they have a new version that doesn't leak? What's your thoughts on getting sent tourist rigs? I wouldn't mind it. I have Chris's Organized Chaos's truck here. I just opened it actually and started making a little video on it, just checking it out, doing a little bit of mods to it and replacing some panels. Trying to figure out a name for it if I do like a series at all. I was thinking, oh, what did I have? I had an idea. Um, well, I didn't really. I kind of me and the wife in Chat GPT, and let me see if I can find it. Video, yes, this one. Garage drop off. I was thinking maybe something like that. I don't know. Garage drop off. CKRC garage. The more people watch live streams, the more free gems they pick up, then you can award them. Oh, okay, so the more lives they watch. Gotcha. I've been here listening, just finished. Yeah, you were mowing. You should do a roasting rigs. That would be the. Since Yep doesn't do it. I don't want to copy what he has, so it's more just like, if I know the people and I talk to them, like I talk to Spuds like on Discord and I talk to him on different things and, um, I talk to Chris, like he's, it's just, kind of thing. Just send stuff in maybe, with that. But I don't want to do it like crazy because then I don't want to have to worry about people not having their trucks and then they kind of backing up if people send them in. It's a yeah, we'll see. Still kind of new. And like I said, I don't want to do like a copying like name thing, but I wouldn't mind messing around with stuff every so often. Yeah, it was dumb, and I still deny that I know I did not. Are you sure, Raiden? Are you sure you didn't make RC porn? Because it sounds like you might have. Wasn't some guy, an RC guy, accused of that? Like he was actually doing weird shit. I could send the pie wagon at some. Is that your old timer truck? If I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember the name, but I think isn't that the looks like a Model A or T or whatever. Possibly busted. Shoot me a message on Discord. Discord. I'm trying to think of the name, or you can email me. I guess actually that'd probably be easier. CKRC Roger. Yeah, just making sure. Just email me about it. Yeah, Rule 34. Everything is on the internet has a porn or whatever. There's something for it. Okay, Raiden, if you're certain. Yeah, the old time white and orange. Yeah, that'd be cool. That thing's sick. I would be afraid to like hurt it though. I just put it in the chat. Just shoot me an email. We'll talk about it. Send me some pictures of it and whatnot. And the thing is too, if you, because it gets expensive, and stuff. If you can cover like put a return shipping label in there for when I send it back or something. Because all I did was just the Redcat 32 to ship that only like halfway across the country was like almost $20 or something. But if everyone's doing that stuff to add it all up, it's just gonna be nuts. We'll see. Yeah, they look like crazy. She said the new seals fix it, but I don't really want to bother that. Yeah, I think that what was that Vanquish that came out semi recently? Not the one that just came out, but the one that came out a couple months ago. I guess they fixed the seals in there. How's it going, Clean Lines? Just stopping in to say hi. What's up? Good to be at work in 6 hours. So that kind of sucks. Luckily, I got the weekend off, and me and the wife are hanging out tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good name, man. It's different than everyone else's. You better coin that quick so no one grabs it. Yeah, I figured, it's a nice little thing. And just kind of play with the garage thing, Workbench Live. Then I do Workbench Wednesdays, CKRC Garage, Garage Drop Off. Just trying to play on words. It was $100 to send the YK. Well, it's also 1/10 and it's huge. Yeah, I can see that because that was only that Redcat, and it's like, you know, I think it was a 10 by 10 by 5 box, and that box actually is the same box that I sent this to Pennsylvania to Trey, and then I gave him a return label to send it back, so you didn't have to pay the return label, return shipping, because to help out kind of thing. Like he's doing me a favor. I don't want him to have to pay for it. I really got to start getting this thing together. I keep talking. Where was I? Live stream. There we go. There we go. Click on the right stuff. Okay. What do I have? Let's try to get this thing so it's not trying to fall apart. No, this one. I am liking this little container thing. I'm not sure. Shoot me an email. Send me what you got for pictures, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I want this one a little bit longer. Oh, oh, I got a screw in there. Oh, we found our first little problem. I mean, it was self-made, but don't get a screw stuck in there. Where did you get that little advertisement sign you got on your desk there? Advertisement sign. This thing. Oh, I 3D printed it. It's like a roadside sign on Maker World. I can email you about it, J Smith. These seem too long. I think these are not threaded this far. Yep, no, I didn't knew it as soon as it. I live in New Hampshire. Curse you, tiny screws. Yeah, I know, right? I was trying to mess with me. So that screw is too long. I do need the one underneath because these threaded rods are only threaded so far in, and I forget that. So this one. Tiny screws are moderately annoying. They can be, yes. Yeah, especially with that, why won't this close? Oh, it's because I decided to put something in there by accident. There we go. This did have all silver hardware too, so I think it's gonna. Yeah. Oh. This did have a silver hardware. I think it's gonna look good with the black hardware. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it is. Oop, there we go. Fancy way to say WTF. Well, I think it's the Army way or something, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Head it out, guys. Have a good. See you later, JD. All right. So I need to figure out these upper links. Oh, I should probably put this in. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Spud. I'm not like I don't know the words that well. So one time I was trying to give a license key for something for work, like over the phone, and they're like, "Oh, can you say it in military or whatever?" I can't remember what it's called, what you guys call it, like code word or whatever, to make sure I didn't mess up the letters. And I don't know the words, and I'm like saying these random words, and they're just laughing at me because I have no idea like what the actual what is it called when you do like the foxtrot thing and whiskey tango thing, Phenom- phonetically or something. I have my 24 yep build finished, but I need to make a video. I'm not much of a video maker though. You know what? You don't have to be. Just I don't like to be on camera much. I did like the one video with me on camera, but I don't mind. I like doing this, and it makes me feel a little better. And just talk about it, show it off. You know, nothing crazy. I've been kicking around the idea of making build breakdown videos for all the rigs I have as a way to ease into it. Yeah, definitely. Just do like a rig breakdown kind of thing. You know, talk about it. Phonetic alphabet. Yeah, that sounds right. So I can trust you with my rig. I mean, if you, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'll send it back. I got enough trucks here. My wife will tell you that. Where is this? Yes, I had it down here. Third one back. Yeah, I got enough trucks here. I don't need to keep anyone's rig. And all of a sudden on YouTube, people are blasting me about keeping their trucks and stealing their stuff. That's not good for publicity and stuff. Yeah, I've been doing breakdowns and it gets better, easier each time. Exactly. Yeah, just the more you talk, the more you're used to it. Like if you would talk to yourself while you're working on something, you're kind of like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do this. That's kind of what I do. I just try to on the lives I don't mind about swearing and stuff like that, but in um in the videos I try not to. Just to kind of, people can watch with their kids or whatever. Yeah, JP, we need to see a breakdown of a bunch of like that green the C2 that you keep on doing like the four-wheel steer with and everything. I don't remember if you did a breakdown on that one or not, but I'll have to look for it. And if not, you got to do one. No, you just built it, so probably not. Speaking of which, I got to talk to you about getting one of those chassis. I totally spaced it. The Lemming. Third one back. Yes. Down there. Tightened up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wasn't trying to call you out, Spuds. Don't worry. I mean, if you're a kid, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if I want to do that because I don't want to deal with parents and all that stuff. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Busted. I'm sorry, but um, yeah, I don't need to deal with minor stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it right now, 18 plus, just to be safe. Do you want one? So I have. Oh, I forgot that I put washers on these usually, but with this new filament, it's actually been pretty good with these. Didn't I? Oh, I guess I didn't. Maybe I. Okay, whatever. I don't really need any chassis right now for 24s and stuff. The only chassis that I know I want to get, I already talked to JP about, is a chassis that he has for a 1/10th truck. Yeah, his Yukon build was awesome. That came out great. The whole build up thing kind of died off by the time. Yeah, it was. And then I like even made like a little video because I was like, oh, I'll just show it off in the video and blah blah blah. Like, and then like no one did a video and there was no build off. I was like, well, this is awkward. But I don't know. It was still a fun build. I like the truck. I took it out on Hedgehog the other day on one of my normal trails. I know I don't have to mention that you're a minor, but I just don't want to deal with minors in like a public like it's just easier. I'm not gonna lie. It's just being a parent of a kid. I know that I wouldn't be happy if my minor child was talking to someone that's an adult on the internet and sending stuff to them and back and forth. That's the thing. So I'm just thinking of the parent side of it, and I just don't feel comfortable with it. No, so that's just where we'll leave it at that. The whole build, I think, kind of. Yeah, I might get another phone just for recording. So I have an Android S24. Oh, right here. It's like one of Work's old phones because we went to iPhone at work, and I use that to record. It's 4K, works good. Yeah, exactly. You're 13. I don't want to be mean or anything, but it's kind of weird. So I don't need to be sending stuff back and forth to a minor, especially a 13-year-old. Yeah, actually, I thought it was a fresh built JP. I want to do a rig breakdown on that. Even Spud's time for the YK win. It was fun just to do it. I didn't care. I just was curious on seeing other people's builds. Kind of hated building that thing, 41011. But the Barbie theme came out great, and my daughter, I'm sure she loved it. My daughter loves the Barbie stuff too. Got that in there. Transmissions in. Oh, I usually have the transmission to the side more, so that's probably not even straight where I need it to be. Oh. Well, we'll see how it lines up with the body. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's too far to the left. Well, I'll put all this other stuff in first, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I appreciate people being on the live and talking and wanting to do stuff. Being a parent, I would be very upset if that was something that was happening. And I know it's just, being a minor. It is cool that you're 13 and designing a chassis, no doubt, and you're working on RCs and having fun and everything. It's just when you become older and you have kids and stuff, hopefully you'll understand. I'm not trying to be a jerk at all. Guess that was another one I didn't pre-drill. Oh well, it went through. Uh, Razor blade, get rid of the plastic. Get that other screw in there. Yeah. Oh, that was one through. Maybe I did pre-drill them. They're just a little harder. Maybe I didn't do the second pre-drilling. Usually do the small, like 1.0, and then I'll finish it off with like a 1.2 in the plastic to get the 1.4 in there. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, the parents got to pay for the shipping usually, and this and that. It's a money thing. It's a kid thing. It's just, yeah. Oh, this was so much easier when I was gonna have the transmission in. Yeah, my kids have the YouTube like kids app or whatever, where it's just like some kid educational video stuff or whatever. And I know sometimes people hack that and they get stuff on there, but it's been pretty good. I can't get my little fingers in with these D90s. Deadbolts, D90s. Deadbolt bolt. Ah, there we go. I really love these threaded ball ends. I think I said it on earlier, but like now that I'm actually putting them in, oh god, it's just nice to have. Don't have to put the nuts on the back side or anything. go. Yeah. Boom. Can I use this for the screw or the shock? No, I don't even know why I tried. We're just gonna go for this one. Oh, that'll work fine. I gotta label these too, the lengths on top. I really don't want to do permanent markers, so I'm gonna end up trying to find some kind of. I got like label maker. That's right. I got a label maker. I'll do that. Where did I have it on the front one? No, I had it on the. I had third one back on the top, I think. So I'm gonna go with. Oh, while this is apart, I should probably fix that shock. This is the one that's losing all its fluid. So I'll put this side in. Third one back. Oh, I just realized I didn't put my crossbar in the front too. Could do that. That's on there. Whoop, lost that. Down here, or was it here? No, down here. This thing's like folding over on top of itself because I have slammed on the rear. There we go. Don't lose the screw. I'm trying to. That's beard hairs all over the place. So Glidden Max Flex, amazing paint for Alexan. Just did an orange Land Rover 110 body for that parts rig I made for the kids. Nice. The Max Flex did good. Yeah, I have it on one. Oh, I only have it on one. No, two polycarbonates on my TRX6. Well, not TRX6, my Jolly Green, and then my SDX10 Pro. And then I also used it on my hard bodies, my Toyota, and on my Land Cruiser. Oh, the D110. It's like an Injora, not Injora one. Because like it doesn't say Injora on it, but when you get the box, the paperwork and everything, the paperwork says Injora right on it. So I thought that was weird. Oh yeah, that transmission is not the right direction. It's crooked and over to the left, so too far. Well, I drilled a hole in the skid for no reason. Yeah, that's all. I thought so. Yeah, yours is all max flex on those. And that came out good. I'm surprised it flexes so well for being like not what it's supposed to be. I got to move this shock now. And this thing took like 2 seconds to take apart. And forever to put back together. Probably doesn't help that I'm trying to replace all the screws too. I'm not just taking it from my pile of screws. There we go. Perfect. But I did the all surface and it took plenty coats but came out great. Nice. The all surface max flex or Glidden all purpose. Is that the right spot? Or did I have it in the next one up? I don't think I had the next one up. That doesn't make sense. I think this is just weird looking compared to before because I have the transmission so crooked. I'm going to worry about that later though. Is there any experience spraying Rust-Oleum 2X over it on Lexan. I never have. I've never done the 2x. I didn't. I never. I've never been a big fan of 2x in general, even like for home stuff. It just never like um, spreads well for me. Like it just never. I always have problems. I think just because it comes out of the can so quickly, it just kind of goes everywhere, and I make a mess because I don't like spray. I don't take. I don't do it fast enough. I don't spray it fast enough. Does MaxFlex go directly on Lexan, or do you need a clear polygon? The MaxFlex, the Glidden MaxFlex works right on Lexan, no problem. And my SCX10 Pro, because it sucks so much, has tumbled so many times. It hasn't cracked once. Actually, it's right here. Like, I mean, it's hard to tell in the camera. Actually, you guys don't really see it, but it's pretty scuffed up. And this has tumbled down 20, 30-foot areas, and it's never cracked once. This is all Glidden MaxFlex, Shining Armor. I think this one's Granite Brown. Um, Peppered Pecan. You can't see Peppered Pecan. Peppered Pecan. And then this one's a Tamiya Orange, metallic orange. So, and that's never, I don't have any chipping or anything. And it's tumbled, let me tell you, a lot. I had luck with the Stellium. So maybe it's probably just me, honestly. I'm not a good painter. When you were talking about the IMP replacing your driver, do you think they would have replaced mine even though I used it as a pry bar? Just don't tell them that, maybe, I guess. I dropped mine, and it was my fault because I dropped it, and they still replaced it. But I think it's because it was in the 30. I think it was actually a little bit out of warranty. It was like a couple days out, but they still just replaced it anyway. So I think it was like 32, 34 days or so, and they replaced it fine. I don't like going on the trails because of mosquitoes. I have mosquito bites on my shoulders because of the Hold on. If you've ever heard of these, Thermacell MR300, I'll put a link in chat for it. Amazing. Uh, and I also just found out recently how you can like mod it so you can refill it yourself. The little cartridge on the bottom, and so you can just buy like this is the Thermacell. It's only a 30-day warranty. Yeah, so it does kind of suck that it's only 30 days and you pay like $20 a driver, but at the same time, I kind of get it because it's hardened steel. Like if you drop it like me, it breaks. Because it's hardened, metal. Oh, I forgot that I bought this too, a little 2mm one, and this was for beadlock scale hardware and stuff. Totally forgot about that. But anyways, I use this thing, and you replace this little pad. I've had the same pad in here for a year, and then it has a little um, butane cartridge, and if you look it up on the internet, on YouTube and stuff, on how to refill a Thermacell, you pull this thing off, and there's a check valve inside that makes it so the fluid can't go in, but it can go out, and that's how they get it so you can't fill it. You pull this out, you pull the check valve out, you lose your fluid, so make sure you do it when it's low and empty. Then you put this back in, and then it's fine. It won't leak. Uh, and then like I 3D printed a little adapter because my butane didn't come with the adapters in the cap. Uh, so mine didn't come with the adapters. Yeah, no adapters in the cap, and I 3D printed this adapter, and you just fill it. I mean, it leaks a little bit because it's not exact size, but it filled it right up. And yeah, I used one of these like all last year almost, and I refilled it, I think in the spring. But you turn this thing on, and I just have it on my clipped on. There's a 3D print for this clip. I put it on my backpack, and I just walk with it. I get like no bugs at all. It's amazing. Nope, it's just it. I guess I should have explained that part too. You turn this on, and then you look down inside this little hole, and there's like a little flame. You'll see hit start, and it starts a little. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You see the little blue flame in there? It's just a little itty bitty flame, and it heats up this metal pad, which heats up this repellent thing, and it just gives off. I don't know if you guys have ever been to like. You can buy them like the wick or pick thing, so you light like a little bug thing, and it just goes in a circle, and it lets off like the repellent. It just says that, and I put it on my backpack and just let it hang out with me. If I'm mowing the lawn in the yard, I put it on my belt or like on my pocket, and it's great. I just bought a replacement because I figured it was my fault. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, I think I already answered that. That's what I thought too. It's like a fancy hand warmer, I guess, but I wouldn't warm my hands with it. It's kind of a smell because of the repellent. But I just clip it to my back. Actually, I have a picture. I tried to make like a little meme thing for the first time because the other day I went to a trail. Yesterday I went to a trail and realized I forgot my Coyote controller here, and it's like 25 minutes away from the trail. So I was like, oh, I got to the trailhead and I forgot my damn controller. So if you look at that meme picture thing on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see it on my backpack, just clipped on my backpack, and that's how I leave it on there. Um, yeah, so yeah, the link's right above there. Oh, Chris paint job. Thank you. The S6, the Pro came out awesome. I love the colors and the paint on that. It just sucks that the truck sucks so much. Does anyone know where I put my element rod ends? You know what? I don't know either because I lost a set of element links for the longest time when I was doing my BK3 build because they give you the extra set of longer ones. And I was like trying to mess around with some stuff before when I was going to put the Toyota body on it, and then I realized I didn't need it. But then I found them later. I was like, why didn't I just put these in the box? You can look up the stuff for the pad also to re-up it. Yeah, you can. I tried searching. So Greg, text me if you know a link to get the cheap ones instead of getting the thermocell ones. Because there's like supposedly eBay listings and stuff for it, but for some reason I could not find it. So if you have a link right now, just shoot me a text. You got the 2 and 3 millimeter. The drivers are so nice. I'm glad that I spent the money finally on something nice. Such a fancy hand. Yeah, I already read that. Oh my goodness, I jumped around. Wonder if you put tiki citronella oil in a hand warmer, if that would. You know what? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I'm already having hair loss, so and I already have hand numbness probably from RCing, But I don't know about that citronella thing. I don't know. Not sure because it's just like a heating element. It's just like you're heating up a little piece of metal. So I don't see why not, but I also don't know how long it would last because it's not like because that's more of a liquid and that's more like impregnated whatever it is. It's usually blue, by the way. Mine's just been used for a year. Uh, insert mat under grill. Okay, well, that's not helpful, but there we go. So like it just slides out, and it's usually blue. That's just the metal thing. But like I said, it's been a year or so. It's still working, and I have an extra one in my backpack just in case. I accidentally washed one in my pants. I had it in my pocket, and I put it through the washing machine, and because it got so hot, it just ended up being like a ball. I was like, well, there goes that one. Because it can't. It comes with like three of them when you buy the box. I think the 10 bro sucks for your terrain. Lots of breakover needed. Maybe Mia. Yeah, I think so too. I think I found one spot that I liked the truck, but I don't go there a lot, and it's just like a rock face. It's just like a rock face with some cliffy things and stuff, and it was wicked fun there. But the problem is it's on like a company like land, like it's by an airport. Honestly, if you look up my short that I have of like an airplane kind of going down a runway, and it's like this guy actually is kind of going up and over. It's that area, and it's got like a really big cliff area, and it was awesome there. It was amazing. But anywhere else, it's just not good. I think because of the breakover, because it's just not meant to be like very like breakovery. Like if I'm like out in Moab, I'm sure it's amazing, like all that stuff. You might have completely saved my trail trips. Absolutely, dude. I am the same way, and it was why I didn't do some stuff at first last year in the summer, and then Crawler Canyon had posted about that thing, like a video on it, or did a video and he talked about it, and I was like, oh, I'll try it. It sounds like a gimmick, but I'll try it. Game changer, complete game changer. The liquid in the bottom here is butane. So like you would do like a butane lighter. It's under pressure. So you have to fill it with that. You know what? It's quarter full. Let's try to fill it. The problem is, like I said, it's leaking, so you're going to see some weird smoke. It's not the best fit. So if you've ever bought like butane fuel for like a cigarette, like an actual like lighter, you do the same thing. But you're going to see, like I said, this is 3D printed, so it's kind of not the best seal. Oh, it's actually working. Now you see a little bit. And there's no full level. What's funny because it's not meant to be filled again, and I don't remember how high it was when it was new. Yeah, there's not a lot in here, so it's not really working. And actually, I don't know if you're supposed to go crooked with these. Now that I think about it. So now that's a quarter full, so that should be a half. So I'm thinking I could go up to here, but I don't know. You know, I'm gonna go. Yep. So now I'm up to here. The thing is, you buy the. Let's look at them up here. Thermocell refills. They're not a ton, but 52. No, okay, I was wrong. 10 cartridges, $52. That's $5 a cartridge. I've probably filled this up twice now, and I still have some in here. Also, I was messing with this a while. Um, so I lost a lot of this just from playing around with it. And you can get these for like $3. It was $6. It went down to clearance for $3, but you can get them for $5 or $6, and this will probably fill this up. Like what? Probably 3 times, maybe 4 times. And then these things are $5 ish a piece. And then you're stuck with a bunch of plastic. Like you're stuck with a bunch of these just chilling. Like you got to throw them in the trash. But then I can just refill this. And if I'm empty and I run out of butane, I just go to the store and I buy a thing of butane. But if you end up buying one of these, look up Thermocell refill on YouTube, and there's a couple guys that do it. You just got to use a couple like pliers and a screw to like pull out the little check valve. Well, RC channel talking about bug stuff, but you know. Raiden, also a trail hat with bug off on it in your boots. Let a warmer friend go down the trail first. Exactly. Yeah. Let you are bait. You go and do your thing. The 10 Pro skid is long. Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of long. I mean, you can see that I've tried. It's scratched up. Well, okay. In the camera again, it's not that easy, but I've tried really hard to like run this thing. I think I'm just gonna make this just into a trail truck. Like I put the Fusks on it, and it got way better than the Mavericks. Let me tell you. But I think I'm just gonna kind of use it as like a trail slash a little bit of crawling truck. You know. I don't know. It's just I like how it looks so much, and I was so annoyed when it just didn't do the thing. You know. Gotcha. Okay, I need the discussion. Yeah, good. I love helping people out, so hopefully that'll help you out. I wear sneakers with decent tread. I have decent grip on the trails. When trailing, the sliders never get hit. It's always like I just don't have breakover. Like it's frustrating. I usually wear pants when I can, but when it gets hotter out, I'm definitely shorts. I'm a shorts guy when I can. Um, and then I have a pair of hiking boots I finally bought at the end of last year, and then a shirt, whatever, just normal. And then when I can, I wear like a flannel, just if I can cover up, because of the bugs. Even when you have it, you're not going to get rid of 100% of them. And also just so I don't get sunburnt because I'm up on top of a mountain. I try to do it when I can, but then it gets hotter and hotter as you're going up because you're just climbing. And then yeah, and a hat, just because they like the head, I think, right? Because of the heat coming out, so they try to attack your head. So I try to wear a hat. Spiders used to wreck me when I went trailing. I just realized it said spiders and not sliders. Okay. I hate spiders too. I can kill them. I just don't like them because I don't like their freaking spider webs. I think it was designed for big slab rock too. Anyways, I hate going down the walking trails that go up and like no one's been there for a while, and the spiders have made like a net across, and I just walk through it because I'm paying attention to the truck, and I'm like, ugh, it's like all in my face, it's disgusting. My wife absolutely hates spiders. I'm talking like I have to kill them. She won't kill them. If you guys hear water, someone's taking a shower upstairs, so I apologize, but there's enough stuff between where I think it's mostly covered. Where is it? Put the bug getter. Flusk's way better than the rat. They were. As soon as I put them on, they're way better. And I think it was also, like you said, definitely designed for like big slab rocks like they have out west and stuff. It definitely. What a tip that helped you when working on rigs to reduce frustration. Better tools recently. Honestly, getting these and not okay. Let me give you an example. Right here. These are Mias beadlock wheels. Move my water. Is it this? This is the 1.8. So that's not it. 2.0? 2.5. You know what it's going to happen? I'm going to grab every single thing but what I need. I'm pretty sure it's a 2.0. I don't even know why I'm guessing. That's definitely not a 2.0. Oh, that's a 4.0. I don't even know why I looked at it. 1.5. Oh my goodness. What the? 3.0. Okay, really? Of course, when I want to make a point, I can't find it. 2.0. 2.0. I have two drivers. One's a Weehaw, and one is this like I don't know what it is. I'm spinning it. It's just spinning, and I would get so frustrated. I was thinking the hardware was going bad. I thought the hardware was stripping out because every single like every other one would be bad, you know. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy something new. I'm gonna buy an MIP. The reason I started buying MIP was because of this alone. Like that alone, it, I'm holding up this whole wheel with a 2 millimeter driver. You know what I mean? And I like I'm twisting it. And then of course it's a lot of weight, but oh, that's the wrong one. But then this one, it's just spinning. And the Weehaw ones are the same way. And the Weehaw ones people recommend. And I'm like, okay. As soon as I put that 2.0 on there and it did that, I was on the live stream. Instant was like, I'm buying MIP. So I ended up buying, like I said, one or two tools at a time. So that alone, it saves me frustration with not having to worry about tools falling apart. The other thing is I'm trying to organize frustration. I don't know if you're here the whole time, Tom. I know you're here earlier, but this for 1.4 bolts is probably one of the most frustrating things for me because I just throw them in this bin because I wasn't actually as into them when I got into 24s. I bought a C10 from a friend, and then I bought a Bronco, and then I bought three deadbolts for me and the kids. But I didn't really work on them a ton. They were just kind of like I was playing around, whatever. And so I was just throwing stuff into bins like this. Like I have a whole. This is my 24 bin of parts, mostly. The bigger parts are in a pack out underneath my table. But like the screws just go everywhere. The parts are so small they go everywhere. So I've decided that I'm going to start organizing. And I think that this is alone, me being able to grab the screw I needed for this truck so far has been awesome. So and that's why I did the you guys can't see above here, but like in my videos you'll see I have this zoomed in because of the little guy today. Um, Up here I have bins with M3 bolts and they're M3 socket head and then M3 button head, and they're separated in sizes, and it's just so nice to not have to dig through. I've been tempted on towing a trailer behind my trail truck, and have the camera mounted on the trailer. Any thoughts? I've been thinking about doing my trailer more too, and I have been thinking about doing some trail video like that, kind of like you're talking about first person, second person, or whatever you want to call it. I just haven't done it. I was thinking about using the GoPro or something. I just haven't done it. I also haven't taken my trailer out in a while. It's kind of cumbersome with my trails because a lot of times I have to go up and over a stone wall because a lot of the trails weave in and out of um, old properties, and they there's stone walls between everyone's property from back in the 1800s, 1700s, and whatever. So I don't want to have to lift it up and over all the time. If you let a spider live, it will 100% come back when you're sleeping and get you. Burn the whole place to the ground. It's you or the spider fight. Exactly. Uh huh. Spider. I mean, I don't like them. I'll kill them. But my wife hates them and won't kill them because she just hates them and doesn't want to be near it. But anyway, Spuds, yeah, I think it'd be a cool idea. My friend actually has a Dave that's been on the live here. He has a Google Maps um, LC79, I think it is, that he did. Well, it's an LC79 hardbody that he painted, or LC70. I don't know the differences really. I'm not that good with it. But he painted it to look like the Google Maps truck, like a car, and it's like Google Maps Trails, I think, or something. I can't remember exactly. And he has an Insta360, I think, that he puts on top to go down the trails. Have you got any of the MIP long driver bits? They're amazing in an electric. I don't. I figured I'd start with the hand tools first, and then I'll go to the bits. Right now I have these ones, which I do not remember who made them, but they've actually been good. But like the 2.5, the 3, and the 2 are good. The 1.5 and like 0.05 have been kind of getting a little rough. So because right now I have 0.05, 1.52, 2.53 for the MIPs. And then I have the 2mm nut driver for my beadlock stuff. And then I have an 8 driver for the wheels. I want to get a 4, 5.5, and 8. No, I have 7. Sorry, it's a 7mm. And I want to get the 8, the 5.5, and the 4. And then that'll round out most of my drivers. And then I figured I'll swap to the tips. It's just so expensive. It's just kind of nutty. MIP speed hexes are pretty affordable if you get them as you need them. Yeah, that's what I figured I'd do. I, you know, I bought the first one was a kit of 1.5, 2, and the 7, I think. I think that's what the kit was. It was like a 3-pack kit. And then I bought the one. I don't remember. I bought another one. Oh, the 2. I bought the 2mm driver. And then my last. What order did I get? I ordered something else from A-Main. Oh, some of the Upgrade RC tires and stuff. I can't remember what else. And then I ordered my 0.05, my 2.5, and 3. So that rounded out my hexes. Oh, I accidentally bought ball end, I realized too. Have you guys ever had the ball end ones? Have they been okay? I haven't had to use it yet. Kind of annoyed at myself. I like ball end, but I hate that they can like strip easier sometimes. The 2.5 and the 3 are both ball end. I didn't like look and see that it had a B at the end of it when I ordered it. Yeah, because I don't think none of my other ones are ball end. So, I was a little sad. We occasionally get black widows out in the yard. I smash them and then burn with. Jesus, no way. No, thank you. Hey, don't forget to get forceps if you haven't already. It makes lock nuts so much easier. I keep thinking about. I forget about it when I'm like, oh man, I really should buy some forceps or some kind of something like that, and then I forget about it. I did buy some. I can't remember. I think it was Tower Hobbies or something. Had these on like a clearance thing, and I was just throwing some stuff in there. And when you squeeze it, this little thing comes down and it holds the thing. Like so, squeeze and it holds it. So I use this for some. You guys can't see anything. Well, you still can't see anything, but it holds the thing. Like I'm just holding the end of it. And then to let it go, you just pull it up and it drops it. But they're kind of cumbersome because this falls down and I try to play with it. Like I'm using it. Like right now, it's gonna fall down. Like it's just they work. If I need to hold like a small nut for this stuff, I'll use it sometimes. But I usually just end up using little tweezers anyways, and because I can actually do this. Hemostats, that's the word, yeah. Ball are great for the screws. You can't get to the right angle, but don't use them all. Exactly, that's the problem. So I think I'm gonna end up having to buy the 2.5 and 3 millimeter again, and I just have these in my arsenal of tools, but not be the everyday. I also don't use a lot of 2.5 and 3 because I try to use button heads a lot, so I might not even have to use it that much. Hey, I had a truck I was working on. Totally forgot. Went on a rant of tools, which is cool too. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I had to fix my drive shaft angle. Where are we? There, there. Oh, missed it. Off by one spline. There we go. Now, where do I want this? I want it where that stupid mount is. Dang it. I gotta figure out where I gotta put that instead. Right where the mount is for my battery and ESC is where I need these, but I can shorten these. I don't know how much I can shorten them though. Oh boy, okay. I'm gonna take that off because I just know I'm gonna just end up stripping it out by spinning it too much. Yeah, I know, it'll be taunt. The thing is, I was going to Connecticut tomorrow and I was thinking about bringing this with me, but I don't want to rush it, so I probably won't. I'll just bring the Bug 24. Oh, I didn't even realize it was 10:45, guys. Okay, you know what? We'll go to 11 and then I'll get off the live. I was only gonna go till 10. I got a set of forceps that are made in Germany, and I put the rest in my outside toolbox. That big of a difference. Wow. I know German, tools are usually pretty good. There we go. Now, what? Is that enough? I'm gonna go until the thing is I don't know. Oh, there we go. It stopped. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be gone all day, so I'm not gonna be able to work on this at all. Not getting home till probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning from the concert. Then Sunday, I got to put the wife's wheels back on her vehicle because I put the new tires on today. She's still got snow tires on, just because I haven't swapped these wheels because I've been lazy. It's almost 10 years. Yeah, I know, right? Wait a minute. Only 10. I thought you were more than an hour off. Gee, I have no idea where people live, apparently. I am so bad at remembering. I have like the worst memory. I could have sworn you were over on the West Coast. Where are my... Oh, I put them in a different drawer. I got drawers everywhere. That's why I gotta organize and just get things all together. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try doing something. I used this skid for like a center skid brace, and I thought it'd be funny to try to use the actual skid mount if I can, link mount. But I don't know if I can because of the angle. If I do that, yeah, I don't think I just thought it'd be kind of funny to use it. I guess I could use that one, but it'd be really short. I'm in the middle. Oh, Oklahoma. That's right. Okay. I forget who's where. 745 over there. Okay. I have like the worst memory for some stuff. But then I can remember stupid things. Isn't that how it is for all of us? What if I did that? What happens? Okay, you guys see how long the links are. If I did really short links for the uppers, doesn't it make the pinion angle change really like a lot? if you do like a short link like that. I don't remember how that works. But that sounds right. I think I tried it before. And like because it doesn't have the same length or close to the same length, it like it makes a wicked like it'll like like crooked and make you guys can't see that. But I think it does like something like this where like the pinion angle will drastically change if it's shorter on top. I don't think I can get to that. Exactly. Stupidest things are the easiest to remember. I know, right? My wife's like, how do you remember this, but you don't remember that? And I was like, your guess is as good as mine. You know what? I'm just going to do what I can here. I'd like this to go here. If I do this here, that goes there. I can still screw that into there. Yes. Of course, like someone's gonna be showering, so you guys maybe hear the water, and also you hear my water pump uh, relay popping off and on. Sometimes you'll see you hear it in my videos like a random click, and that's what that is. The water contactor is like on the other side of this bench. Yeah, the upper link should be close to lower link. That's what I thought. Yeah. So I'll probably just mess around with what I was gonna do originally and not do my weird link thing. Oh, the magnet pulled it away from me. Come on, get in. There we go. Missed it. Missed it. There we go. It's like a blind. It's like a blind on the other side trying to screw it into it. Oh, let's see here. I get that there. Yeah, I won't be able to. Well, okay. Would have been kind of cool, but. Oh, that one I need to put a washer on because it's in the middle of nothing. Let's see, how many more of these washers do I have? I don't have many 1.4-ish washers left. Because like, oh, I do have a silver one. I really didn't want silver. Do I have a black one? I do. I have two. No, that's an O-ring. That is... That's supposed to be a washer, but it never got the center punched out. Okay. It's a washer that has the center still there. Oh, let's see. Oh, Brap, that's in here. I know he's locally. He just sent me how to recharge the thermocell pads. Maybe by recharging old spent pads with... Huh, I'll have to look that up. That's cool. Thanks, Greg. I don't know if you're still here or not, but instead of trying to type with one hand and this in the other hand. If anyone's around this area, which everyone seems like they're over on the West Coast, Ruggles Mine in October 17th, 18th. I don't remember. Greg, put it in there. Put it in the chat. Is going to have their competition. There we go. It was fun last year, minus that I dropped the Jolly Green off the side of the cliff. That was my fault, though. I guess I won't blame Greg, even though I was kind of following him. Oh, lost that screw. No, fell into the shorts. Oh yeah, make it way cheaper. That's gonna be sweet if I can just do that. I was seeing people buying them like in bulk, these little ones on eBay, and I just can't. I couldn't find them, and I was like, I'll just look later. I just never did. Yeah, October 7th. Oh, look at that! I remembered. Look at me. See, remember stuff we don't need to remember. That's in my calendar. Okay. Well, this screw will have to do, and this washer. Not the right. It's like a 2.0 instead of a 1.6, but we got what we got. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we gotta figure out a day to go and talk about that too. Get like a early game plan going. I know it's a little early still, but I don't want it to creep up. That is just way too big. And I also want a longer screw. You did fall at the same time. That's right. My video kind of had you in the corner, I think. I don't think you had as much damage, luckily. It's all back together, though. Still a little crooked, but it's back together. Okay, how do I not have any other washer? I really don't want to try to put silver ones on. Yeah, whatever. It's too big, but it is what it is. There we go. Yeah, if anyone's in this area are gonna be around, go check it out. It's gonna be fun. It was fun last year. Like I said, just a totally different place to crawl. It's got like wood stuff. It's got the mine. It's got there's like a big rock archway kind of thing, and you can go up the side of it and stuff. It's just cool. There we go. Oh, Greg, I just realized I never sent you those pictures from about that laser stuff. I apologize. I will try to remember Sunday. But as you can tell, my memory's not great, so shoot me a text. Would you follow Greg off a clip? There we go. Maybe instead of beat the arch, that's what we'll call it, Greg. What did I... There we go. Gotta cut this a little. There we go. Hopefully that's short enough. This one was like longer. The thread itself was longer. Yeah, there we go. Hoping this is short enough now to not be an issue. All the big events are in September and October. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's good weather. I know around here it's really good weather too. At least it's not so hot. I know for you Westerners and Southerners, it's totally different. But for us, it's way better weather. Oh, 57. All right, got 3 minutes, guys. So if you guys want to start saying goodbyes and stuff or whatever, then we'll, there we go. Perfect. Head out. And then, like I said, I will not be here next Friday or Saturday. I'll be gone. And we'll continue the Saturday after. Is that the right one? Looks like the right one. Yes, I think that's good. I saw a video of a guy making pavers rocks by putting cement in plastic bags and stacking them. Huh. Then you burn the plastic off. Interesting. I know. Well, that's just too long. I don't know why I tried that screw. It is a good idea. The only thing is, not the only thing is, I don't know what I was going to say there. I had an idea, and then I lost it. I got to do this size. I don't know what I was thinking. Did I grab the wrong one the first time? That's probably what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I grabbed the wrong one the first time. Because that's the size I wanted. Yeah, everyone, thanks for coming in. I know it's a little impromptu. I didn't put this up till like I think Thursday night or something. I kind of forgot about it, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be here. And I wasn't sure who was gonna be around, but I figured might as well try. I am not a lefty, and this is not going well. Oh my goodness. We have Apex Scale Challenge, first week of September, Crawlalooza, 20th anniversary this year, weekend of October 18th, both in Disney. Oklahoma. Oh my god, I'm just such a bad person with my left hand. It's ridiculous. There we go. There we go. Hopefully, by next week I'll have this thing together, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'll finish this maybe Sunday night or something like that. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for hanging out for 3 hours. I didn't expect to do that. I was only gonna do a couple. Works out for me though. I had fun. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Sent you entry and link to the paper. Oh, sweet. Thank you. All right. See you later, Thin. Have a good one, guys.